days I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Well, hello. What's up? How you doing? Hey, Adam. Hey, Skelly, you made it. Thank you for being here. Hey, Val. Hey, Johnny Mac. What's up? Hey, Rabbit of Chaos. I hope the others got the alerts. Like, I hate when the alerts don't go in. Hi, Little Miss Sunshine. Very good to see you. I want to make sure you know that little clip I uploaded is definitely not Drunk Stalker. But there's not a lie in it. I mean, that's this type of shit she does. And I'll show you the videos that those that didn't see it to see if you know what I'm talking about. But let people get in here because I got so much to fucking say. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot to say. I got a lot of new info that's been heading my way. And before we get into that, please know if it starts getting streamed somewhere, I will be striking it. And yes, it might not be right away. And it's just throwaway channel. We don't care. Cool. Then you'll just keep starting over because I will start striking every fucking time. If you haven't met this person yet, this is the vindictive bitch mode Siwa. You know, if you're new to me because you wanted to fuck with my child, yeah, that's this bitch right here. Hi, I'm Siwa. I'm the fucking problem today. Okay, I'm not in the mood for y'all shit. Not y'all, them stalkers. You know that those idiots. Hey, generator, like your new emoji. Turn on your gifted for your membership giftings. What is it? The settings because I will be gifting away memberships once the numbers get a little bit higher. Okay, because I want to let everybody get a chance to get one if they haven't got one yet. I can't see Miss Mickey. I didn't. See, why can't I see Miss Mickey? Oh, my freaking foot. Give me a second. Sorry, talking to my mama. Oh, cool. Holy shit. Hold on. Hey, Jen and Barrett. Hey, Gigi. Hi, Rose. Where you been? Miss Mickey, I can't see you. Why can't I see Miss Mickey? That shit's so annoying. And I know Little Shoe. I added Little Shoe as a mod just so she could see us because she wasn't blocked from the channel. She didn't have me blocked. I didn't have her blocked on Google. Oh, there she is. And I haven't seen her in this chat even though I made her a mod. So I'm hoping it fixed it. Let me respond to my mom real quick. Okay, sorry about that. There she is. Okay, hello. Hi, Brooks Nose. What's up? Generator, very good to see you. Oh, man. Shit hit the fan in the last 24 hours, did it not? Did it not? Now, I hope I didn't step on anybody's toes as far as going live right now. Um, I hope I don't step on anyone's toes. I thought Johnny Mac, I thought you were supposed to be going live earlier. Well, like not too long ago. Yeah, I thought you were about to go live in 2 minutes, but well, it would have been 2 minutes for me. Anyways, I thought you were going to go live. I have my phone in military time, so I always get it mixed up. I don't know if it was supposed to be in an hour or in 2 minutes, whatever it is. Nonetheless, turned out that's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. So I've been waiting for like 2 hours. Like I'm not going to go until he's done because I don't want to step on his toes. And then that's when I was like, it said in 23 hours. I was like, oh, I could have swore that was supposed to be today, but my bad. Yes, please be listening in the bushes because you're not going to miss what I have to say. Uh-huh. I hope Jules and I don't know if Angie ever comes over here really. I mean, she's been here every once in a while, but I hope Jules and Sophie did Sophie live? Oh my god, please tell me I didn't step on Sophie's toes. Let me go check. I don't think Sophie's live. I know John. I heard John had a rough night because of Jen. I don't know. Like I didn't watch it, but supposedly he threatened Jen. I don't know. But I know he has it on members only, and I can't. Okay, nobody's live. Good. Okay, and I can't like it won't let me upgrade the membership for some reason. I guess because it's gifted, it won't let me do it. I don't know. But y'all go let them know because I got some shit to say. But I hope Jules makes it in. Like Jen, why can't you just stop? Like, why can't you stop? This is what I don't get about Jen. You went through all the shit you went through, right? You went through all that shit. Everybody was coming down your throat because, sorry, that's pretty nauseating, I know. But everybody was, ew, that sounds really gross. Ew. Everybody was coming at you. Holy shit, that was horrible. Everybody was coming at you because what you did to Clint, and we don't need to get into it. But you go and go to you go to jail, okay, and you swear you learn these lessons, and you come up and you've apologized, and you talk to people in the DMC, you wanted to apologize, and all that jazz, and all that's great. But then why do you you've apologized? You were just cool with Jules recently. Like Jules was being nice to you, what, 2 days ago? And I guess because she kicked you out of the chat because you were saying things you shouldn't, I guess now she's enemy number one again. Why do you do that? If you think for a second that Momo or Drunk Stalker or Timu Teeth, any one of them actually give a damn about you, they don't. They are playing you. They are using you as a puppet. They get enjoyment out of it. They don't care what happens to you and repercussion for it, as long as you are used to their benefit. Correct? Okay, so why do you keep doing that? Why do you let them play you so much? If Jules wasn't coming at you, I don't know why you just want to start this war with her again. And to be clear, I didn't even cover your shit every day until the abuse started with Clint. And that's obvious reasons. Obvious fucking reasons, right? And I know you came up on my channel last week and you apologized and you got emotional. And I don't know where I stand with you, honestly, because after that video of my son where he's putting the blame on me about this accusation about his sexuality or whatever, like that, it makes me all pissed off again. I'm so fucking pissed off again because nobody said anything of the sort until you started that bullshit. And I've been fighting it every fucking time ever since. And do you think that stepmom, the wannabe stepmom, tells my son that you started that stupid fucking rumor and I've been out here combating it for a year? No. She just tells him that, oh, your mom put that out there. Like that's it's fucked up. I'm so mad about that. Jules allowed her in her chat extended to Olive Branch. I'm disappointed she's going after her now. Yeah, and that's I know she's trying to fit in with the crowd, I guess. But why do you have to go so fucking personal? Why do you have to go so low? Like you go for the you go for the artery every fucking time. I haven't been a Goodwill in so long. But um I want to clear up some things about that video now that I've watched it. And Heidi Black, shut the fuck up saying, shut the fuck up saying that I knew that video. I watched that video before I went live that day. Because no, the fuck I didn't. I watched that video backstage with a handful of people so I could respond to it. And they were there for support. I mean, it took maybe 4 hours for me to finally get through it because I was so mad. And I was so mad. I was crying and yeah, it took us 4 hours for me to get through that video. 17-minute video, 4 hours. But love how you're like, yeah, don't mess with kids. But there you are. There you fucking are, Heidi. Just gotta dive into that shit head first, don't you? Oh, goodness. Look how much you exposed. Bitch, let me tell you something about that video. One, my son described a time frame that happened for a very short time frame in his existence, not his whole childhood like y'all think. He explained a time frame when he was much younger, when my health was much worse, when I was struggling much worse, when I was probably in my worst times. That's what he was describing. I still stand by not cooking breakfast every morning because my kids are not breakfast kids. Never have been, never will be. But this shit of I gave them dry cereal in the morning. No, actually, that they had option of that, but they had cereal. There was milk. They just don't like. He doesn't like milk. He's lactose intolerant, or used to be. But there'd be cereal. There'd be those Smucker's Crustables. There'd be the corn dogs with the blueberry waffle, pancakes over the pancake. What's it called? The breakfast sausage. All of that. There ain't nothing fucking wrong with that, and I still stand by that shit. Still to this day, call CPS because, oh my God, I still don't cook breakfast and I'm never going to. Not only because, again, not breakfast kiddos, but also because the mornings are one of the hardest parts when you have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. The morning is one of the worst time frames. And then you add into it my insomnia, and it's hard for me to move around in the morning that early. It is. So I don't care. You have to miss me that shit. I don't care about that. I stand by that. But this shit that y'all think that, that's what it was every day. Yeah, every day. When right now in my fridge right now, there's 3 or 4 different things that I have cooked from the past week that we have been heating up for leftovers. And which I will be cleaning out and starting doing something else. I have plans to make Philly cheesesteak pasta bake, and I think I'm gonna do spaghetti as well. But I like to cook ahead of time and put it in the fridge. So it'll be stuff for the week. So that's probably what we'll do for the week for the leftovers and then go from there. But there ain't not a damn thing wrong with it. Do you know what he ate for the most part? Ramen, because he fucking loved ramen. No matter how much I'd argue, that's what he wanted, ramen. But I will take accountability that some of that stuff was true. He was saying not all of it. The majority of it, no. Grossly exaggerated, absolutely. Absolutely. Was he saying a bunch of shit just to hurt me? Absolutely. That's not how he really feels. That's him trying to hurt me back because I told him I couldn't talk to him anymore until he was going to tell the truth about what happened. So it was a revenge thing. Something he's done his whole life, something he'll continue to do. One thing saying it to me, though, on the phone versus to the internet, but here we are. It is what it is. But I do want to make sure that I was hearing remnants that people are making negative remarks about my child. Please, no matter what happens, nobody do that. I'm going to ask, please, that nobody do that. No matter what you think it's wrong what he's done, or if you think it, like I don't care what he does next. Please, no one make any negative remarks about my son because he, like I said, he's been through hell. He's a good kid. He's made a lot of mistakes, but I don't want anybody going at him or saying negative things about him on my behalf. For sure, on my behalf, please, it is what it is. Hey, Shelly. Oh, I had horrible fucking depression. Then the PTSD situation happened, and then my health was rapidly declining. Where my heart was fucked up, my pancreas was messed up, I had the gastroparesis diagnosis for 2 to 3 years, seizures. I mean, my health was fucked. But one thing he cannot say mom did drugs. He cannot say mom shot up anything. He cannot say mom chose a man over me, unlike Stalker likes to tell people, Stalker. No, he can't ever say that because that never happened. I don't know what you don't get, Brooke. I don't sleep with married men. Okay. I know in your neck of the woods that it's no big deal to say you're going to sleep with the doctors with old balls and shit. We know you don't care. Marriage means shit to you. We know that. But me, I don't play that game. Okay. So let's talk about, oh, we care about the truth. We care about the truth. Then tell the fucking truth. Because the guy, again, that I stayed with was a married man with his wife, his daughter, and his in-laws all in the same fucking house. Like, sure, I moved in there thinking I was going to get away with it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave what down South Texas. I'm gonna leave South Texas, go all the way up to Baltimore, Maryland, and move in with this guy and just have a massive affair with him with all those eyes. Like, so fucking stupid. That is a guy I've known since I was a child. We were childhood friends. We were in Civil Air Patrol together. If you don't know what that is, that's like a boot camp. If you go to your airports, your local airports, hey Derek, hey Barbie. If you go to your local airports, a lot of them have Civil Air Patrols. I don't know if it's in every country, but in the US. And it's like I said, it's like a boot camp for kids that are too young to go in the military. That's what I was in. We did the obstacle courses, we did the marches, we did the standing at attention, wore the camos, all that shit. That's what I was in. That's how I met that man. And we stayed friends, and we're still friends to this fucking day. He's now a police officer for the Bay Police up in Baltimore. But him and that woman did get divorced, and he's got a new woman. I think his new woman's a nurse, though. But anyways, hey, rapper, what's up? Hey, Julie, I'm so glad Julie, are you ready for the dirt? Are y'all ready for the dirt? It's coming. Don't be shy. It's on the way. I guarantee you. Like, I'm almost giddy of all the shit that landed in my lap in the past 24, 48 hours. But can I just say, my New Year's night was great. It was great. But then the past 4 days have been hell on wheels, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I've been through a lot worse in life. I'll be fine. I'll pick myself back up and get right back to the shit. So, oh, it is. It's very good. Hey, Sherry. Oh, yay, Martin's mommy, you made it. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, tell the others. Tell Jules and Sophie and turn on your gifting settings if you want a membership gifted, because I'm about to gift 10 of them. Or I might give 5 and then do the other 5 on a bigger stream in the future. But, oh, there was something important I was supposed to say. Oh, I heard, actually here, but not I heard. Let me show you. Is this what y'all witnessed last night? Give me a second. I heard that this is what y'all witnessed for over 24 hours as a mom with multiple children in the household. Is this what happened in the past 24 hours?
I'm so drunk I can barely see, but it helps me get through another day.
My bad. Hold on. I had a comment up. Give me a second. Let me redo that. This is what I heard from the coverage of people who were watching in the bushes, hate watching. This bitch thinking I got 200 people watching. Girl, over 100 were us, not us, but people hate watching you to record you because you were losing your rabbit ass mind. But this is what I heard you did for over 24 hours as a mom with kids in the house, where you're loud as fuck and shit faced. Nothing new for you. But this is what I heard you did for 24 hours.
I'm so drunk I can barely see, but it helps me get through another day.
I heard you got shit faced and was losing your mind. Why, might you ask? Because you got struck multiple times? Huh. Seems to me I remember a time frame when a certain farting mosquito used to go around and struck me multiple times, trying to make me lose my channel for what was fair use, because I used a small portion of the original piece of work, which was a picture. I used a small portion of it not the entirety, which a lesson you needed to learn. But I used a small portion of a picture, and she went and struck me 5 times, trying to make me lose my channel, and you celebrated it. And you were having cheers into yourself and super chat party and all that shit when it was happening to me. And that was my only income to take care of my child. This isn't even your only income, allegedly. Allegedly, this is shit you don't need, that you've never needed the money. You've always been living the Hampton lifestyle, which, what a fucking joke. Like, people who live the Hampton lifestyle don't write bad checks. Okay. But don't you remember celebrating when I got struck all those times? You remember that? Remember all of you getting together, high-fiving Muzz? Just, oh my gosh, Muzz, Brooke's literal post. You won the internet today, Muzz. Ha 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 ha. Remember that? Remember that. Okay, because 7 strikes have gone through so far. 7. So far, keywords you should pay attention to. And I'm going to say this right here, right fucking now. I will be striking from now on. I will also say this right here, right now. She was begging people to send $1 on Crumble. You mean where people go when their channels crumble? So we're going to refer to it as Crumble from now on. Because she crashed and burned. Yeah, so far, keywords. Okay. I truly love in life. Bless how the mighty have fallen. Where's all your celebration? But you know what? I'm not even going to take pride in the fact that happened, because I have given you every fucking chance to stop. I have given you for 2 years. 2 years straight. Hey, Celia. For 2 fucking years, y'all. She has done nonstop content off of my fucking back. Okay? Now, at the beginning, she used to attempt to make her own streams, but nope. That went out the window over a year ago. It has been non-stop, only playing me or others. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Princess is coming in and out. She's out there playing with her buddies, and she needed to come get her gloves. She was chilly. But anyways, yeah, I'm not going to get shit-faced and scream at the top of my lungs with my child right next to me, with the gaming system babysitting, although, that's what you want to do. I digress. But yeah, 7 went through. 7 or 8, actually. I think it's 8. And there's more. But you know how fucking dumb it is that I've given you warnings and warnings and warnings and warnings. I've even said, you know what? If you're going to play my shit, go ahead and fucking play it. I don't even care if you put it up on screen. Play the damn thing. I don't care. Just stop playing the majority of my streams. As in, play every stream you fucking want. Don't care. But do not play the full amount of it. As in, if it's a 2-hour stream, you should only be playing 30 minutes to an hour. You're only allowed to use small portions of the original work for it to be fair use. Small portions of the original work for it to be fair use. Correct? Why do you think all my streams are down about John and Jen and this and that? Because I didn't know that lesson until the shit went down with Muzz. I didn't know that. I thought as long as we commentated and didn't show everything, we were good to go. Nope. You can't use people's streams from beginning to end or even half of it. You have to only use small portions. Now, with that being said, I'm giving a warning again. This is another warning. I've given a warning to Stalker like 30 times. Stop playing my shit. I'm going to start striking. Stop playing my shit. I'm going to start striking. And I even try to give her, even when she was celebrating my channel getting struck and almost getting taken down, I didn't even strike her then with her cheering on Muzz and doing all those streams, running her fucking mouth, non-fucking stop. I didn't even get her then. I didn't even strike her then. I just did my privacy complaints because she was doxing me and using my pictures. You can't use my pictures. You're going to have to cover it. But I digress. I still even try not to affect her channel by giving her warnings and doing the privacy, because the privacy doesn't make you lose your channel. It just takes it down. Well, thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all let me know when you want me to give the memberships, by the way. But as far as the shutting down, she has to the 11th. Okay, she has to the 11th. Like I said, I'm not done. But what I was getting at is there's people out there right now who still got my shit on all over their channels. And I'm giving a warning by saying, this is my last warning. I'm just going to start going through and striking all my shit if you are not using fair use. Again, fair use is using a small portion of the original work, and you better cover up my fucking picture because it is copywritten. You better edit it somehow. Oh, I will, Mod 148. I will. And they think they're all safe and sound over there on Crumble. No, I'll be striking over there too. I will. And like I said, yep, you could keep going. Oh, take it down, put it right back up. I'll strike it again. I don't care. I'll keep going too. You learn how to do your own content. If you're not that exciting enough, you don't have much of a personality where you can't do it on your own, then you shouldn't be in here. You shouldn't be on YouTube. If you can't do content without commentating and playing someone else's shit, get the fuck off YouTube. If that's the only thing you have to offer, then get the fuck off of YouTube. We know your only other talent is getting drunk. We know that. Great, grand. But I hope you're playing me on Crumble right fucking now. And if if she is, y'all please just send me the link to my Instagram, because I will be just sending out strikes. Oh, it's easy peasy to strike on Crumble. Very fucking easy. Way easier than YouTube, that's for sure. But this is like I said, this is my another fucking warning. She said, "Can someone in chat can someone look up TOS? Here's your help, drunk stalker. Here's your fucking help. You can only use small portions of the original work for it to be fair use." Yep, where channels go to die, Skelly. That, like, I don't know what to tell you. Again, if it's pictures, that means you can only show a small part of that picture. You have to edit it. You can't use it as it is. You can't use my channel artwork as it is. You can't use, like, I kid y'all not, I saw non-stop streams where it'd be 2 hours long and only 10 minutes weren't mine. 4 hours long, only 10 minutes, not mine. And what I mean by not mine is only 10 minutes was her up there without my face up there and without my stream up there going over it. That's not fair use, dum-dum. Miss, I've got 9 letters behind my name, but I don't know fair use. That's the only reason I keep snaking around. Oh, they do think they don't do anything wrong, and which brings me to my next point. Oh, Saliners, thank you so much for being here. Oh, y'all want to see the new videos real quick? Right, Mod 148. And I'm supposed to feel guilty where? You said you were going to, and here's the fucked up thing. So after I issued the first round of strikes, after I did that, right? Wait, let me make sure I have this other video. After I did that, wait, sorry, I got to make sure I got the right one. I was like, surely she took down everything else. No, she didn't even take down the rest of the videos. She kept all the other stuff. Like, you don't sit there and cry about any more strikes then, because you get that. Like, I try to even give you leeway. This is your warning. I'm fucking done with your shit. Nope, you didn't care. You didn't care. And like I said, the others, you might want to heed my warnings if you haven't realized I fed the fuck up and I no longer have sympathy. Y'all want to see the vindictive side to see what she's here. Like I said, and it's only going to get so much worse for some of you. The first thing Broke said on Crumble was that she needs donations. Oh, bless her heart. Honey, why do you need donations? I thought you make so much money. Oh, and yeah, calls me a grifter. When was the last time I asked for something? And I didn't work another job while asking for shit and all the fucking time. She did. When I worked, I was giving out money to the YouTube community, not asking for it on top of that. But oh yeah, I'm working on, and I got so much money. I'm so fucking rich. But can y'all get me for my Botox and my extensions and for my nails and for my roof and for my, and I never asked for money for my roof. But you sure got on your knees and praised Jesus crying when you got the money for it, though, huh? Hey, Callie, what's up? So, as far as see what take accountability, my accountability is my son explaining what some situations was true for a short amount of time in his life. That's been a long fucking time ago. I also, when he said that I locked the door on him, I only locked the door on that kid one fucking time. It's because he was skipping school. You're not gonna skip school when you've been skipping school. And this is there's something like he was a kid. To be clear, no shade toward him whatsoever. He was just being a kid, but I'm not going to let you skip school and then come home and go and leisure, put your feet up, get some snacks, and play video games when you're supposed to be at school getting education, which was right across the street. So I said, nope, you have two options. You're going to go back to school and you could be back in, be inside, or you can sit on the steps and wait for school to be over and then I'll let you in. So this whole, I was on the door, no, you weren't. You were upset because I wouldn't let you in because you wanted to skip school. And pull the police reports and you will see that. Well, there's only one for that, but you will see that. That's exactly what fucking happened. That's exactly what fucking happened. And if I could go back, I would do it again because he needed to be in school. And Heidi, he said that they fought from 12 to 17. Oh, we sure did. Yeah, because I had rules and all of them were being broken. And I wanted my kid on a good track. So you bet your ass we argued. You bet your ass. Y'all saw all those pictures on Reddit, and I mean on Reddit, on his Instagram, Facebook. The ones that Momo and Broke that like to plaster everywhere and say what a horrible kid he is. Which now, he's so with your hypocritical bullshit. But those pictures came from that time frame. That's what I was trying to combat. That's why I was putting up rules. That's why we were having, bumping heads because he didn't want to listen, and I'm not going to budge on those rules. Those rules existed for a reason. They were needed. So enjoy what you can. I know you wanted all that to be old. My kids can't say I terrorized them, broke out the windows, was shit-faced every day, raging every day, put my hands on officers. They can't say none of that. They can say, I slept in every once in a while. Now, by the way, sleeping all day, sleeping in, two different things. Just saying. If it's true that I slept all day, then how did they go to school every fucking morning? Okay? Because it was just me. So how'd they go to school every morning? Okay, just saying. Just saying. But the rest I won't get into because I don't want to put out my son's business. I'm just explaining those little bits, and only because Stalker is now like, oh, did y'all hear all that? Oh, now we're going to do something about it. Go ahead. You want to do something about the fact? What are you going to claim? That I'm a pill addict? Funny. How are you going to do that when there's nothing in my possession, haven't been anything in my possession that's even remotely narcotic, and hasn't been for... Last time I had a narcotic prescription was in 2010, I would say. I think it was 2010. Yes. And when you get medication, there's a DEA number on it, right? So anything controlled, there's a DEA number. And that's all across the United States, not just Texas. It's all through the US. They will show you exactly what was prescribed, when you picked it up, all that jazz. Y'all know that? Okay. So anyways, if you were to try to call CPS and put this bullshit like, oh, she's an act, okay, well, there's nothing in my possession to do that for. I haven't gotten even a single script from the doctor since August. Still have some left over from August. And like I said, the only script I've had that was even narcotic was tramadol, and that was back in 2010. 2010. And it will show. And besides getting surgeries and shit like that, going to the ER when you have to diagnosis or when you have a surgery, that was literally the only other thing. But they don't give you a month's worth. No, they give you a few days worth, and that's fucking it. But I'm not going to sit here and say everything he said was a lie, because it's not. That's taking accountability. But since we're on the subject of take accountability, Brooke, where's yours? Where's yours? That's fine. Look, I'm at that level. I'm fed the fuck up. What? No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I really hope that's not true. I really fucking hope that's not true. That's horrible. Hey, Shelly, did I already say hi to you? Very good to see you. Oh, but let me show you some of these little videos and I'll start the gifting. And then I'm going to tell you the breaking news. I really wish Jules and Sophie would be here, though. There's 2 other videos I made. And some of y'all were thinking this was actually Brooke. It's not. I just saw the video on Instagram and immediately thought this is shit she would do because y'all, like I said, she pissed off a lot of people saying she was going to play that video of my sons on a loop. You pissed a lot of people off. And a lot of people have been flooding, and I mean flooding, my emails, my DMs, my TikToks, my Facebook, everything with shit on you. Okay?
To set my alarm to an odd number.
I just have one for every time.
It has to be like 7:01 or 7:03.
Like, I feel like if I gotta wake up at that time, I have it.
I could seriously see her set alarms that many times a day just to check my YouTube to see if I'm live so she could go live and commentate on it and play the same thing and then expect not to get struck. Just saying. And this is why I envision when Brooke and them get around and talk about what they bond over.
We eat children's souls and get blackout drunk off of blue collar beer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Sophie's here. Oh, there she is. What's up, girl? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And let me just say, if y'all thought that he actually meant when he said, "Oh, Amy's been a mom to me more than that," he's just saying that to hurt me. He is just saying that to hurt me. He don't mean that worth not one fucking bit. Okay, not one fucking bit does he mean that. That is him trying to hurt me because he knows how much that shit means to me about the way he views me. So that was a guttural stab. Okay, that shit hurt, but he knew what he was doing, and I know that he was just doing that. But nonetheless, really, like, oh, she gets me to my interviews on time. Oh, you mean like the 3 or 4 times? You've only known her like a year and a half. Who got you to your doctor's appointments all the time? Who got you to your therapy appointments all the time? Who got you to your school every day? Who got you to your dentist appointments every time? Who got you to your vision appointments all the time? Who got you to all your studying and tests leading up to that point? Who made sure that your mental health was taken care of all those years, or tried to at least? All that. Who did your birthday parties? Who did the holidays? All that. But, oh, sure, taking him to an interview a few times in a year made all that disappear, y'all. If you don't see that that's just bullshit, get the fuck out of here. That was just bullshit to hurt me. So go ahead. But can I say that he would even be so upset if these assholes were not feeding him shit? Like I said, them saying that my daughter was begging for food when we all know she was not it's just bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit, right? We know that. That's not what fucking happened. If I had any type of pill addiction, like what are y'all claiming, opiates or some shit, wouldn't I have multiple streams of me dozing off, falling asleep? I mean, y'all see me go stream 12 hours at a time sometimes. Wouldn't there be multiple streams of me dozing off, nodding off? Because I don't know if you know how that works. I have a very low tolerance, and I would definitely be nodding off. I would not be able to stay awake, and I've stayed awake every fucking time except that one time. There'd be multiple streams like that, not the multiple streams where Stalker is passing out on the keyboard and all that shit. They brought his name to the internet. They brought Keaton's name to the internet. They brought Amy's name to the internet. I didn't know Amy. I didn't know Amy. I knew that Keaton's ex-drug buddy was her sister and that she thought was pregnant one time. That's the only thing I knew the girl. Had not a bad thing to say about her. Didn't say nothing negative about her the whole time. I was going through messages with my son, and how many times I told him that I'm glad that, his dad's finally doing right, and I'm glad that, he's finally get to see his dad in a good light. And I didn't make my son ever cut his dad off. He did that on his own because of all the broken promises all those years. If he's good now, that's great. But this whole shit of, oh, they mind their business and they're not involved in none of this mess at all, and my mom's just keeping it going. No, she's in every fucking stream about me. In every fucking stream about me. Like, but he don't know that. He believes this shit. We've seen her every stream. Momo and Ann's done, there she is. Every stream Broke's done, there she is. Now in Savage's stream, there she is. I mean, anywhere she could get in, she's there. But my son doesn't think that she's doing anything. And what is she saying in all those comments? Oh, her son told me this, and her son told me this, and her son told me this, and her son told me this. Clearly, she's been trying to start shit for a long fucking time, which is why I told him, don't even entertain it. Just tell her you don't want to hear nothing. I still stand by that. He should have just said that, but it is what it is. Too late at this point. But if I was just wanting to fight, then why did I go to him, unblock him, go to him and her and ask, you know what? We're never going to see eye to eye about this. You're never going to accept what I'm telling you is the truth, but let's just do this. How about you say, let's just agree to leave each other alone. I won't mention you or Amy. Like I said, I'm saying this to Amy because Amy took over Keaton's phone. I was like, Amy, I won't ever say you or Keaton's name ever again, but you have to agree that you're going to stay out of my life, stop messing with people who are just out to get me, to try to make my life hell, and let bygones be bygones. My story doesn't have to be your story. Your story doesn't be mine. We don't have to see eye to eye. We don't need to. We have never had to have anything to do with each other. But let's just agree at least on that. She goes, absolutely not. You're going to stop telling people he's abusive. I was like, well, I don't know what to tell you. And she immediately started bringing up my son. Your son thinks you're a liar. Okay, well, it is what it is if he does. I mean, he doesn't, but it is what it is that he's saying that to you. Honestly. But if I was just wanting to fight, I wouldn't have ever went for a truce. Because you cannot tell me that I was mentioning that bitch's name till they did the interview. You are not going to be able to say that I was bringing her up and mentioning, I didn't say her or his name to that interview, actually. I didn't say Keaton's name at all until he started running his mouth to Brooke. Back 3 years ago now. December 2nd, 2021. She messaged him while at her work, messaged him trying to get dirt. I said, please don't respond to that. It's not going to go well. Please don't respond to that. They're just going to twist everything you say. And he did it anyways. And I was like, oh, fuck you. If you want to be telling stories, I mean, let's tell the real story. And that's when I told the story. That's when I told the facts, showed the mug shots, everything. That's what got me to start speaking on it to begin with. Same with this Amy girl. Girl, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't know you one way or the other to even be like out here telling lies on you. Like you tell my son, oh, she's always telling lies on me. I don't know you to be telling lies on you. I don't know you. The things I know, I don't like whatsoever, but I don't need to like you ever. I will make sure I'm never near you because I don't have nothing for you. I don't sit here and obsess how to fuck with your life every day. I don't. Hi, Miss Joanna. But Brooke, did I hear that you want to turn me into the IRS because of what my child said when I already showed proof that I didn't even claim him on taxes? Is that what I heard? Because is it true or not true that you committed insurance fraud? And we all have the clip. You admitting that you only filed a claim because the neighbors did, but you admit you didn't have any damage. What about the fact that you were given $15,000 by Kathy? Did you file your taxes on that? Did you claim that? So you really want to play that game? That game could be played right fucking back. But the thing is, they're not going to find nothing on my end. They will find shit on your end. You could, and I know you tell everybody, I never got $15,000 when I have you admitting it to Amanda in the fucking phone call that you thought I would never hear, that she gave you money to fight me in court or to take me to court with what's your case, whatever. You could definitely, right. And you could definitely hear it. There would be multiple streams of me nodding off and passing out. There's nothing. There's fucking nothing. That, like I said, I haven't even had a single fucking script for anything in years and years and years and years like that. She told you too, Julie, that she got $15,000. Y'all think for a second she paid taxes on that money? And I would never even consider going this route with you, but I'm fed up. You've been trying to get me arrested. And this whole shit. Well, Steven's been trying to get me arrested. Girl, you've been trying to get me arrested for being a witch. You've been trying to get me arrested for a fucking duck egg. You've been trying to get me arrested for Lauren Marie's bullshit. Are you kidding me? Me trying to get you arrested is when you're stalking me on the internet, off the internet, sending people to my sisters, calling the hotel and all that shit, and me doing something to try to feel safe again. Honey, they don't compare. They don't fucking compare. But I heard you were raging like a lunatic last night. Now, question is, group, why is Brooke suddenly so unhinged lately? I'm so glad to see the day that you got tired of people doing wrong. I am, and I'm fucking tired. But we know why she's been so crazy lately. We know why she's been so crazy lately. I can't give you all the details right now. Time sensitive topic at this moment. But there's a lot for it. There's a reason she's so fucking crazy and why it's turned up a notch the past few months. Before we get into it, though, hopefully you'll have your membership notifications on because I'm about to give some membership. I'm going to do 5 right now. I'm going to give y'all, already give y'all some time. So I'm going to go ahead and do it now. This is 5 memberships. All right, y'all ready? Make sure y'all go ahead and comment in the chat because when you comment in the chat, I'll be able to go ahead and gift it. You know what's stupid? Those that do those emojis on the side, the laughing, you're just giving interaction with the channel. Y'all are so dumb. Keep going. Here, like I said, I'll add some for you. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to turn it on, or I'm going to do 5. Imagine doing interaction on my channel thinking you're hurting me. Stupid. All right, so I just gifted 5. The other 5 I'll do on the next stream. Give me a second. Black Bear. Oh, no, Black Bear, you did one. Thank you. Julie, you got gifted. Crystal, yay. Mert, yes. Patty, hell yes. And then there's, I guess, 1, 2. There's one missing, so one of them I can't see. Hey, what's up, Amanda? I'm very glad those of you that got it. And again, if more get in here, if we were to get up to 200, I'd go ahead and do the other 5, but I don't think we're going to get that today, so I'll do the rest of that later. I sucks that Jules isn't here. No, you're definitely welcome. And for people who don't have memberships, give me a second. Sorry, Princess came in. It's gotten too dark and too cold. Hey, Miss Joanna, thank you so much. 2 years is crazy, but it's very good to see you. Yeah, for those that want to do memberships for the next time I do it, like I said, if we were to get up 200, I'll go ahead and do it, but we're not going to be able to reach that today because I didn't give much notifications. Like, I didn't give enough time, like a heads up. Like, Sly's not even here, and Sly's always here. So, I've taught y'all before how to turn them on, and then if you're just commenting right before I do it, usually it'll go to whoever's been commenting, whoever's been active. But can I just say, the reason Stalker has been so focused on me is not only because Mr. Hubby got arrested in the past year, right? We know about that situation, right? Okay. Well, did y'all know that Brooke got a matching mugshot? Not for the DV situation, but she got her own mugshot. Brooke is now 2 mugshots in the past 5 years. And want to point all these fingers at my life and my story, bringing up shit that happened years and years and years ago in my past from a very long time ago. Things that are no longer have anything to do with today. You got your own fucking mugshot, didn't you, Brooke, in the past 6 months? Yes. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. She has a new mugshot, y'all. 2 mugshots in. But I'm not even going to act like I'm giddy on this one because this one involves children. But is that why you've been so focused on me and spiraling out of control? Oh, more info will be given. And here's the thing, Brooke, drunk stalker, you can't tie me to it. You're not going to be able to tie me to it. You're not going to be able to tie me to the FOIAs because I have not been involved with any FOIAs on you. I have not asked anybody to get any FOIAs on you. I have not been involved in messages of people telling them to go get the FOIAs on you. Nada. So don't even try that shit with me. The reason this fell into my lap in the past 24 hours is because of the shit that you've done on your own this past week. It was bad enough when you started bringing up and trying to diagnose me with Munchausen and all this other shit you've been doing that's already crossed the fucking line, and all the horrible rancid shit you said on Snakin's fucking channel in the past week. Or was it 2 weeks now? Like you refused to go into the new year doing something different. But when the shit you did with my son, and then you threaten that you're going to play my son's video on a loop, that's what was the final straw. And people are coming out of the woodworks, including exes. They're pissed the fuck. They said their words. We are disgusted with what Brooke's doing to you. Disgusted with what Brooke did to you. Mentioning the stuff with my son and everything else you've done. I didn't have to go looking anywhere. That's the shit you caused for your fucking self. And not only that, all those group chats you were in, your stalking groups, I have them. I have all of it. You understand that? Do you understand all the illegal shit you were doing behind the scenes? I now have it in my hands. The shit you thought nobody would ever see. The shit you thought that you would make everybody do all your dirty work and then you'd be looking like Little Miss Innocent because you didn't do it. You just had everybody else fucking do it. Like I said in one of my comments, my skeletons are getting smaller. Hers are multiplying. Right, generator? Oh, I'm going as far as I fucking can with this. And I don't think her job's even going to be around anymore. And again, not by my doing, but by your own doing, by you getting arrested. Because this charge, from what I understand of this charge, is not something they will ever let a nurse get by with. If it's what I think it is. Like I said, I don't know for sure. I don't know. But that's a second charge you've gotten in 5 years as a nurse. And this shit. And the only reason I heard this is because I had to go through your videos, which was so nauseating to me that, yes, Brokey Poo, the big drunk. This is what she's been going through. Okay? This is why she's been fighting so hard to attack me. Because, Brooke, no matter how much you bring up about my past, that shit don't come into today. That shit's not recent, anywhere near fucking recent. I've never hurt my children. I've never claimed to be the best mom ever. No, I'm a good mom now, and I have been for a while. But have I always been? No, and I never claimed to be. And I know you're like, Celia's always said she's been a great mom. No, the fuck I haven't. Because me even just going through your videos to strike your bitch ass, I even saw one where you're playing my audio, and I'm saying, I'm not a perfect mother. You're not a perfect mother. No one's a perfect mother. But here you are. She has always claimed she was a perfect. No, I haven't. I said 1,000 times, I've made multiple mistakes in the past. Multiple mistakes in the past. It didn't take me going to jail to straighten up or do better. I didn't have husband helping me every step of the way and money helping me every step of the way and all this other shit. And you just continue to sit there and get shit-faced every fucking night. While claiming your life's in order and my life's the shit. And it's so embarrassing. And this person is so fascinating. I'm glad I'm fascinating. Take some fucking notes. Put down the alcohol. Put down that's another thing. Did y'all hear that someone was so pissed off? Like so many people. So many people are so pissed off at the shit she's been doing to me that they are now watching everything she's doing and recording everything she's doing. And you know what someone caught yesterday? They caught her pipe right next to her with green shit in it. Right next to her. It's illegal in Texas, y'all. So rising above it is what I've been doing for years. I'm not rising above. I won't go after her kids, but I'm not rising above it like I've been in for a while. Just saying. But I do respect your opinion as always. And I know that you have to be the ball buster. It's your job. But so to reiterate, taking Adderall more than you're supposed to, check. Allegedly. Vaping, check. Getting shit-faced every night, check. Raging every fucking night, check. Gay bashing, check. Calling people racial terminology, check. Big skeletons in your fucking closet, check, 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 check. Oh, they're itching to get out. Marital issues, check. Putting your hands on people, check. Screaming and saying the worst things possible at people every day of your life, check. Breaking HIPAA in the past, check. Telling people that you're going to kill them, want them to die, or wish they died of cancer or COVID or whatnot, check. No, nurses cannot smoke green when it's illegal in that state. And she was so drunk and raging at me to where she couldn't even see straight, which what else is new? That she didn't realize that she showed that yesterday. And people grabbed it and saying that they're going to do their own. They're going to do their own situation with that. I don't have it, don't need it, don't want it. But there are people who are that fucking mad. They are that fucking mad. And you cannot be a nurse under being inebriated in any way, whether it's green, whether it's alcohol, you can. If you have an addiction issue where it's, I mean, we know that about her, right? We know that about her. You cannot tell me that you are getting drunk. She was, like I said, 24 hours. 24 hours. It's just in the past 24 hours, clearly. But just in the past 24 hours, she's been drunk from the second she woke up till 3 or 4 or 5 in the morning, and she's probably already back to drinking. Who's taking care of the kids while you're doing all this? I mean, you can say all you want that you think this about me, you think that. I notoriously normally only go live when Princess is asleep or she's occupied or whatnot, and I don't do 24 hours. 12 to 24 hours. I've been live, like I said, 8 or 9 times probably since I started work. You can't smoke in a legal state either, whether without. Oh, and she definitely. Well, like I said, she ain't got one. But you know what's the thing about this, Brooke? Whatever accusations you want to throw my way, I'm not worried about it. So you want to report to the taxes for shit I've already proved that's not true? Go ahead. I'm ready. You want to tell CPS or whoever that you think I have addiction issues? Go ahead. I will gladly do a hair follicle, do a blood test, do what's the other one they do? Oh, the urine, of course. And then I'll sign over a waiver where they can look up all the prescriptions of any pharmacy I've been to. I'll sign a waiver for any doctors. The only doctor I've seen in 2 years. I'll sign over all that shit over because I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got nothing to worry about. You do. You admitted to insurance fraud in front of hundreds of people while you were gay bashing everyone. We know you got $15,000 lump sum. A lump sum of $15,000. And we know you probably didn't pay taxes on it. But if you did, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Right? And I know people are like, see, well, why are you showing this tax thing on your community? Because I knew this psycho bitch would sit there and try to get me arrested based off what my child said if she thought that was true. So that's what's like, let me just get it out there right now because I don't even want that headache, but she don't care. She, as always, no matter what receipts I show, she argues, she finds a reason why they're not real, or why it's still wrong or some shit. So, Yahoo Nerd, or Dick Nose, as Strawther likes to say, reported John to the IRS. Gross. They need to focus, again, they need to focus on their own shit. Because like y'all were saying last night, we don't have a bunch of mugshots. I mean, it's pretty bad when, like, shit's spiraling for you, stalker. It is spiraling for you. Mine's getting better. Yours is spiraling. There's a little hiccup with my child, but that will be fixed. It will be fixed because we haven't had no fucking issues until this shit started up with Amy. And by the way, he's never told me to get off the internet until this shit with Amy, because Amy would not fucking quit. She was constantly going to him saying, oh, this happened, and they said this on the internet, and they said this on the internet, and they said your mom did this, and they said your mom did this, they said your mom did this. That's why he asked me to get out there, because he didn't want to deal with the headache. He don't like confrontation. But before that, this whole time is, I'm proud of you, Mom. Don't give up. Don't let them chase you on the net. Who cares what they say about you? They don't know you. That's how it was been this whole fucking time until this shit started. So it is what it is. It's a part of my income, though. I don't have my husband's income to rely back on, or an inheritance, or a lump sum settlement from a hospital to live off of. Also, hospitals could do random physicals on their employees if they suspect an issue, which, let's not forget, I mean, the screenshots she put out, hey, Silver Sunflower, the screenshots of her saying to, was it John, that my boss said I could kill a patient and they would fight to keep me on. Like, that is the comment that literally fucking, not literally, but almost exploded my brain. Because you're like, why is that something you want? Why do you sit there and like fantasize about some shit like that? You shouldn't want to K a patient and get away with it. You shouldn't want to work at a hospital that will let you K a patient and get away with it. Like, what? Oh, she said it to you. That's even better. Good, because then you can be my witness. Because there's a chance I might need someone to testify that that's legit. I'm just saying. My give a fucks officially dwindled out about being sympathetic and trying to be the better person and all this shit about, oh, she'll get you back in the worst ways possible if you upset her. If that was true, don't you think I would have done a lot worse, a lot sooner with Stalker? When she called CPS on me, did I get her back by doing the same? No. When she tried to get me arrested for bullshit that wasn't even true, did I try to do it back just for no fucking reason? Did I fuck with her children? Did I get all these FOIAs on her? Like, still to this day, we're 3 years in this fight. I still haven't gotten any FOIAs on her. I still haven't. She's gotten which one she could fucking think of, and she still don't have enough. She's still itching for more. Like, if that was how I was, wouldn't I have been doing a whole bunch of shit? And by the way, Stalker, quit using my son's name. Because he said in that video he didn't want his name to be used. So quit using his name. If you truly respect him, which we all know is bullshit, stop using his fucking name. What's up? Oh, Charles, did you know that Brooke got a new mugshot to add to her repertoire? To her portfolio of bullshit? Hey, y'all, how are you? And oh man, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. But like I said, it explains why she's been spiraling the past few months. Oh, hey, since you said cooking, I want to speak on that too. I've always cooked my kids' lives. I've always fucking cooked. I don't cook breakfast, but I cook at least 5 times a week. Always. Always have, always will, always. Unless I'm like, of course, really sick and in bed, like for obvious reasons. Like, I mean, when I'm good, I was always cooking, right? At least 5 times a week. Like in my fridge now, like, so I got 3 things of leftovers, 3 different meals that I made. Gonna throw those out soon and do 2 more. But anyways, nonetheless, oh shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. No, there was something about cooking I was gonna say, but oh, that's what it is. Lindsay McStill. You're like, I didn't even hear anything cooking in those Thanksgiving. Why are you watching my little Thanksgiving videos since you hate me so much? Why are you watching? The stepmom's beyond obsessed. But she's got my son thinking that she minds her own business. I'm just over here telling all these stories about her when, girl, I don't know you. I got something funny to tell y'all too, by the way. Shit, I laughed my ass off when I saw that ring, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But Lindsay, there is a thing on this channel called echo cancellation, and where it silences the background noise. Now, I still to this day don't understand why y'all could hear my TV, but you couldn't hear when I was cooking, because I definitely was cooking. Every time I've said I was cooking, I was fucking cooking. I've always been good at cooking. Oh, yes, a new mugshot. Yes, she does. The hubby's got another one too. So I don't know how many the hubby's got. He's got 2 in the past year, from what I understand. She's got 2 in the past 5 years, but we'll get there eventually. But Lindsay, there's echo cancellation, so you can't hear everything. Don't know what to tell you. I'll make sure, just for your little sensitive mind, that I'll take off the echo cancellation next time I do cook. But the idiocracy that you think I'm sit here just pretending to cook for hours. So you're telling me that I'm sitting there and I'm cutting up the onions and I'm cutting up the celery and I'm all this shit and I'm telling, like, all that. I'm doing that for what reason again? Really? How fucking pathetic is your existence that you would even think that that's something would do? Like, how pathetic is your life? Lindsay, when do you cook? When the fuck do you cook? Do y'all even hear the TV right now? Like, I could honestly, I'm so tempted to get up and go put some water on the stove and get it boiling just to see if y'all can hear it, because I definitely was cooking every fucking time. I had multiple pots on the stove when I was during those streams. I have no reason to lie with that shit. That is so weird that that's where your brain goes. She wants to dig so much in my personal life because I think she knows that she's worried about all this shit. Absolutely, Val. And they don't even think about that. All those times, how many times has he called me when I was on a stream? How many times have you heard him giddy? And when I want to tell hi to everybody, how many times have you heard my son ecstatic, happy? I love you, Mom. All that. I'm proud of you. All that shit. Again, this is all new. He's only mad because I put up a boundary and said, until you tell the truth to Amy what happened, I'm not, like, I'm done interacting because it's not fair to me. And so, revenge time. But it is what it is. It'll fix. I'm not mad. I mean, I'm hurt, but I don't know what to say. I mean, there's nothing really much I could say on top of that, but that obviously was bullshit. But the reason she's digging so much in my life is because, like I said, I think she knew that eventually this shit would come out. And it's bad. It's real fucking bad. Now, John already alluded to some of it last night. And if you missed that part, well, thank you, Yaya. I appreciate it. But yeah, that stepmom is obsessed. Sorry, I was scrolling up the comments. Please hit the thumbs up if you can. I'd appreciate it. No, I'm not grifted for thumbs up. It's part of the fucking channel. That's literally the only thing I've asked for. Oh, she's grafted again. Because I say hit the thumbs up, or I say thank you for the super chats. Okay. Bless it. Brooks knows, I hope you're still here. Because, like I said, it's going to get interesting. But John was alluding to some of it last night. Now, when he was live last night, I had already went to bed like at 9 o'clock. And then I got the notification that he went on. And so I just pushed play. And then I went right back to sleep. I kind of listened to it as I drifted back to sleep. So I only heard bits and pieces throughout that whole time. I was dead asleep by the time that Jen got on. Because I didn't even know Jen got on until Amzie mentioned it, I think, earlier. And I really want to see it, because I missed all of that jazz. But I remember hearing bits and pieces, and I remember him saying that he got an email stating about needing to speak to someone that has to do with children, like children's program. I don't know if he said children's programs or something when it pertaining to Brooke's new arrest. I don't know. I know it said something about it involving children, and Amber was like, what? Children? Yes, children. Unfortunately, like I said, it's not the funny about it. It's not the celebratory about it. It's actually really heartbreaking. It's really, really sad. But girl, pull up everything you can in my past that you want. You're not going to be correct, and nothing pertains to today. Nothing pertains even in the past 5 years. So you're just pulling up old shit because you have shit happening constantly. To this moment, you're still fucking up your life. Because you're so focused on mine. Like I said, it really set in your level of obsession, drunk stalker, when you knew when my child started school, but when people asked you, Brooke, when does your kids go to school? Oh, I don't even know. That really, that made it sink in how fucking out of focus you are with your own shit. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you're here, Brooks Nose. It's very, and by the way, all the people that were sending me comments, Brooks Nose, you're one of them. There's a lot of people who normally I've not gotten along with because they've been friends with this one or that one, that even they've come to me in the DM saying, look, Sue, I know we've never seen eye to eye or we've had our own issues, but I am so disgusted with what Brooke's done. I'm nauseated by this. This is out of control. This is not okay. And I want to say to all of those comments, thank you. To all the ones coming out of the woodworks to do something about Brooke. Yes, the people in Brooke's real fucking life that are fed up and wanting to tell her secrets. I appreciate it. I really do. And if there's anybody who hasn't reached me yet and you want to, reach out to me on Instagram. I don't check it all the time, but C1 Moon Official. You can check me there. Or you can send me an email. Again, I don't check them all the time, but I'm trying to do better about that. I just really enjoy my breaks away from this for obvious reasons. Like, I honestly have anxiety attacks. Every time I get a message saying, see what, did you see this? See what, every time I'm like, oh God, what now? Because that woman has no fucking bounds. Right. It's unfortunate. Exactly, Valerie. Like I said, they got issues that they're still doing today. They haven't made any strides to do better in there at all. At all. They have gotten so much worse. And it will. Like I said, when she celebrated Mush striking my channel and trying to take it, I should have started striking right then. But I warned her then, if you keep playing my stuff, I'm going to strike. One day I said, Brooke, you're fucked. When I get to that point that I decide I'm going to do something and start getting my channel, get my content taken away from you, because it's not okay. She's been telling people for years, don't go watch Sue on her channel. Just come here and watch me. That way she don't get any views. That is fucking theft. And you're such an idiot, because I could literally take you. She already is a grandma. She already is. Allegedly. One second. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I need to look at something real quick that Princess is trying to show me. 1 minute. Sorry, y'all. She's doing some paintings for me. It's very cute. She's painting my favorite animal. Earlier, she painted the mountains, and it was really cute. So I sent my mom the picture, which is why she was messaging back. But allegedly, she's already a granny. Sorry, I was reading one of the messages that one of y'all sent me on my TikTok. Already did, but I'm sure there's more. I just can't wait for all these secrets to come out. Like I said, you wanted to do all this digging. You wanted to do all this digging, Brooke. Again, I didn't go looking for any of your shit. You just pissed off that many people. You have been out of control for a very long time. You have been stealing all my content. Every time I've gone live, there you are, stealing my shit, playing it. Every stream I struck of yours was all my content, besides 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and it'd be 2 hour long, 3 hour long, 4 hours long. That is not fair use. So, you want to know why they went through, the strikes went through? Look up how much of someone's art or copyrighted work are you allowed to use? Dude, there's been so much paranormal shit going on. Did y'all hear about the aliens in Miami? Allegedly. That's a weird situation, but that crap going on, and then it's popping off in Miami. I think it has to do with Momo living there. I think they're like, we got to come inspect this hideous creature and see what's wrong with it. They're like, one of ours got loose, so I think that's why they're in Miami. I think the bars, it'll be good for the bars in the area. You know, there's got to be a lot of drinking to deal with that one. But that going on, then all the weather's out of whack. It's been crazy. Drazo, how's the weather up there? I heard it's supposed to be snowing. But anywho's, the paranormal stuff's cray-cray. Yeah, I'm glad people did. And like I said, it sucks. I know that I'm here like karma's a bitch and it's finally all hitting the fan. But I honestly, what I found out that she did is really it's heartbreaking. And I'm disheartened by it because there's kids. At the end of the day, I really don't take pleasure that the children witness something else. I really don't. I think it's really shitty. And I really, like I said, if you're so fascinated with me, then get out of your abusive marriage that you claim and get some fucking help. Because you're gambling everything to stalk me. You have lost control of your life in every aspect. Your health, your addictions, your job, your marriage, everything. Every fucking aspect is tumbling down because of the shit. Like, because you can't see anything besides me. Fucking weird. And so dumb. It's not snowing by you? What? It's just raining. Well, hopefully, it's supposed to be 1 to 2 feet, I think they said. 1 to 2 feet tomorrow or by Monday. But like I said, it's disheartening that the kids went through something else. It's disheartening that, like, I mean, okay, I'm not even being a bitch. I think it's shitty that you find it okay for your hubby to sit there and call you a drunk and a bitch still. That's not okay. He should not be, take your drunk ass to bed. Now, to be fair, I'm sure the things you say are not nice whatsoever. I'm sure that you are the one with the most rancid fucking mouth in that household. We've heard it. But it's still not okay for him to talk down to you and talk shit to you. Now, all this little friendship with Dick Nose, honey, he is on your husband's side. When I was at war with you and you and Yahoo Nerd had fallen out, and those pictures were being posted on Instagram, you know, your black eye pictures that you use every time you need last ditch effort to act victim. Every time I would sit there and like, man, I really wish, like, do you know who has that page? Can you have to take this down? Those pictures are really shitty. No one should ever show those pictures. He's like, see, well, why do you feel bad for Brooke? She don't give a shit about you. And I'm like, because she's a victim of DV. He goes, who told you that? I'm like, well, isn't that what happened? Like, there's no way she did that to herself. He goes, yeah, but that's not DV that happened, Siwa. I'm like, what do you mean? He says, trust. He goes, I've talked to the husband. He goes, me and the husband are close. He goes, you would be on his side if you knew what Brooke had done. Now, what that meant, I don't know. You told us yourself that you spider monkey his back and we're attacking him. I don't know which way is up. Okay, with y'all's shit story. I'm not too fucking sure. But I do hope, for the kids' sake, you get the fuck out of it sooner than later, because I wish so bad I'd gotten out of it so much sooner. So bad. I wish I'd gotten out of it so much sooner, to where they didn't have those memories of that shit. Yeah, it was bad. Seriously, he told me that all the time, Maud. Every time I felt bad for her, even when she was doing the worst things possible to me, he's like, don't feel bad for her. She did this to herself. She forced him to do these things. He had no choice. She was attacking him. She was attacking him while he was driving the truck and almost made them crash. So he had to hold her away because she was grabbing the wheel. These are the things I was told. So, like, imagine that you think he's your bestie and on your side when those are the shit he told me, and me and him were not close. We were not close at all. But then again, when I still try to show you sympathy up here, you're like, stop calling me a survivor of DV. I'm not a victim of DV. So, even when I try, you're still an asshole. I feel no more empathy for the people that lack empathy for others. And I shouldn't feel empathy. Like, even with the shit she did with my son and celebrating it and saying she's going to play it on a loop and all the digging she did and blackmailing me with the body cam of my sister's loved one and all that evil shit. You know, the guy that she claimed used to be a friend of hers, even though that's what she's doing with that shit. Even with her doing all that and trying to get me arrested and like all of this horrible shit she's done. And nonstop for 2-3 years now. I still don't know why that I still don't want to be evil. I just don't. I don't like that feeling. She does. Clearly, she does. She's clearly narcissistic and abusive. And for the audacity for you to say, I didn't even touch that officer. Yes, you did. Yes, you fucking did. Let me go find it. You know, Miss, I'm going to play everything on a loop. I would you don't do that, because there's something in the woodworks that if you were to do that, there'd be nothing stopping me from. Well, I don't even know what to say. But give me a second. Y'all give me 1 second. I gotta look for a piece of paper and I gotta look at the picture. 1 second. Okay, sorry. She wants me to send the picture to Nana. Hi, Miss Wendy. Girl, you're very late. Let me catch you up to speed. One, I struck Brooke 7 or 8 times that they went through. Two, Brooke has another mugshot to add to her portfolio of I'm a good nurse. Three, the extra charge is she might be facing more jail time. Four, hubby's got another charge. Five, do I catch up to speed yet? Oh, she's a grandma. Congratulations are in order. Hopefully you don't do what Momo does and you take some time to actually bond. But that'd be giving you a little too much credit. Hell, at this point, you might as well name the child after me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Considering that's what y'all bonded over, getting drunk and bullying me. Or trying to. All right, 1 second. Okay. Well, dang, I mean, she might as well. Okay, let me find this picture. This document since Miss. I didn't touch no officers. You didn't? Hey, you still want to blackmail me with bullshit? Of course, I'm not blackmailing you. I mean, this has already been put out there. You've already been talking about it. I'm just going to correct it. Oh, what'd you say? We just correct it with facts. Okay, so am I. Can y'all hear the TV, by the way, in the background? Or did it exit it out? Okay, here's the picture. Give me a second. Now, I can't show you the picture because it's got doxing information. And unlike Drunk Stalker, I don't seek out to dox people. Okay. It says, on the first day, wait, you did this. Wait. Oh my God, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. Y'all, she rings in the new year with charges. She rings in the new year with being an asshole. She said the baby is her stepdaughter's boyfriend's. Last night on the Crumble, she said the baby is her stepdaughter's boyfriend's. Then how's she supposed to be a granny to be or already a granny? How's that work? Wait. That's so confusing, but I'm not even going to dig into that because that child's life has nothing to do with me. But I'm just saying, JJ's blocked. Why would JJ be blocked? Oh hell no! Oh no, she can't handle her. No, like I was saying, let me unblock JJ now. I'm going to tell y'all exactly what the document about the cop thing, what it actually said. 1 second. And again, before you even try to tie that to me, honey, sent to me, didn't ask for it, nothing. So you reach all you want. What am I looking for? Oh, that's right. Can any of my mods put JJ's channel in the link in the chat so I could go grab it? If it's too hard, don't worry about it. I just figured that'd be easier way. Oh wait, I think she's blocked on. I think she's still blocked on the. Is it the YouTube maybe? Okay, can y'all see her? If y'all can see her, then it's on my Google. If y'all can't see her, then it's the YouTube. Wait, if y'all could see her, she's blocked on Google. If y'all can't see her in my chat, then she's blocked on YouTube. Yeah, I said that right. Again, y'all, if she's already playing me on that the Crumble, please grab the link and give it to me in my DM so I could go strike it. She'll get away with it for a little bit, but then she won't have nothing. She'll start all over again. Same as Rotten Cooch. What am I looking for? People sharing. That's right. Okay, find. I don't see her. Oh, wait, no, there's. I am not seeing her on Google. I see Angela Jade, but that's, of course, not. Huh. Let me see what y'all saying. JJ, yeah, that one. The one that came up here and was giving me really great advice to be really sweet. Hey, Camden. No, I don't think we got a bad mod. It might have been an accident. Hey, oh, Sam, I didn't see you. What's up, buddy? Happy New Year, Sam. We ain't seen you since then. All right, y'all put on your memberships because I'm about to gift 5 more now that we're up there. All right, I'm going to try to find it, but because I really would like JJ to be in the chat because she was awesome the other day. And y'all know I was losing my mind for good reason, of course, but I swear he said he was saying some mean shit, but it is what it is. I can't see the chat right now because I'm going through my list. I need to unblock. No, I think William's unblocked now. There's a sock account called Shitty Past. And it's the most beautiful picture of Savage. That's funny. Savage has been a real asshole lately. But again, to the people who have been used to covering my streams because I haven't been striking, because I've never been big on striking, but I'm fed up, so now I am. This is, once again, you're all hearing it. This is about the 6th or 7th time this stream that I'm warning that I'm going to start going through and just striking all my shit. That's not fair use. Now, to be clear, I don't abuse the strike system, so I'll make sure that it's within the guidelines before I don't just strike. If it's the majority of my stream, I'm striking. If you're using my images as is, I'm striking. If you're using my copyrighted photo as is, I'm striking. There's that. If you're using any of my members only, I'm striking. Yeah, I can't see JJ. I just unblocked No More Lies, though. Yes, Wendy, I did see the comments. I just did not even want to go on my Facebooks. I was so stressed out. Okay. She typed in chat, you can't see her. Too good to be true. The thing, like, what's crazy... Okay, let me go grab that real quick. 1 second, y'all. Oh, wait, he got it for me. All right, let the chat catch up. 1 second. I gotta... Thank you to the ones that put the links in the chat and in my Instagram. Thank you very much. Again, if y'all know someone that wants to speak about Stalker's past, please send them my way. Nope, that's JJ's. I mean, that's Too Good to Be True's generator. Let me look again. Yeah, the link you put in the chat, honey, comes back up to Too Good to Be True, which they're already unblocked. Yes, Wendy, I do appreciate it. That was very kind of you. It did cheer me up when I would see them. Yeah, we're trying to get fixed before I give the other memberships. I would like JJ to maybe get one if we could get it fixed. But y'all said y'all can't see her either, and she's not on my. Oh, and I need to read this FOIA thing that was sent my way. That's already been read, but she's still denying it. So no, I didn't read it, but the first time someone else did, but she's still denying it, saying it's not true. So okay. Okay, so she's not on my Google, which I already found out. Let me go back on my... I don't know why YouTube makes it so freaking hard to unblock someone once they're blocked. It is an absolute nightmare. All right, let's do... Mm-mm. I've been watching true crime shows all freaking day. Hell, I didn't even know that Geneva was blocked. When did that happen? And Kit Kat, who... Oh, wait. Oh, that's the wrong... Dude, I was looking at the approved users. So, Geneva, I don't know if... you weren't blocked. I was looking at the wrong list. Dadgummit. I don't think it matters, honestly. I don't think it changes anything, but... All right, let me try this again. No, still can't find her. All right, let me check my checks. Y'all probably put the link in. Ah, there we go. Hey, Miss Me. What'd you say? Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. If I could get the comment, there's no more lies. If I could get the link in the chat, I can go fix it. JJ said have a mod drop members link. She will join. Oh, well, she don't have to do that. I was going to gift one, but thank you. All right, let me try this link. I might have to make JJ a mod. No, it still takes me to Too Good to Be True generator. That link it's still taking me to the Too Good to Be True. So let me go to my Instagram and try it through that. Bless. And then we'll celebrate with memberships and reading. All right. Which one did you send it to, Julie? Did you send it to Siwa Moon 38? Oh, shit, it locked me out. Or the Siwa Moon official? I think you'll probably do... I think you do the Siwa Moon official, if I remember correctly. All right. Messages. There it is. Okay. Please work. All right, 1 second. It's loading. That's JJ? JJ is beautiful. All right, 1 second, JJ. I'm on your channel, so I just got to go make sure you're unhidden. Let me get out of that. Dismiss. Sorry, y'all, for those that are waiting. There it is. Found it. Hallelujah. All right, JJ, you should be unblocked now. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you. Sherry, I hope so too. Just right before I do it, just make sure you type, okay? Donna, thank you very much. Here, I'll play a little video just for you.
I'm so drunk I can barely see. What in hell's begin through another day?
This is for the people who hadn't seen him yet.
We eat children's souls and get blackout drunk off of blue collar beer.
And the last one.
To set my alarm to an odd number.
I just have one for every time.
It has to be like 7:01 or 7:04.
Like, I feel like it might be if I gotta wake up at that time, I have it.
It worked. Hallelujah. Yay. All right, y'all ready? I'm going to give some memberships. So I hope y'all have your settings on. Just comment. These are the last ones I could gift till next month. So hopefully you have them on. Just start typing right now. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Thank you very, very much, Donna. I appreciate that. JJ, thank you for being here. And wow, T was fantastic. Can't wait to hear more. Oh, I'm about to read that. Like I said, that Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for helping me grift. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very, very much. All right, here we go, y'all. Gift 5 now. Okay. Oh, prayers, Miss Donna. Wendy, you got one. Miss Me, you got one. Sam, you got one. Hi, Night Angel. Sherry didn't get one. Michelle, you got one. Dang it. Who is it that was one? Sherry, do you want me to send you a cash app for $5 so you could do it? I could do that. Oh, wait, I could get one. Well, it doesn't mean it goes to you, though. Where's my phone every time I need it? Would you like me to do? I could do that. I wish they would let us choose, but they don't. Sorry, Night Angel. Sorry, Cherry. There will be more, but would you like me to do that? I'm truly sorry. Well, let me see what I got. I think I got a message from my mom. I wish they let us gift more, but it's still cool that they let us do that now. Oh, hold on. Come on, phone. Hi, Henry's mom. Oh, that's, yeah. Well, thank you. Martin's mommy. I appreciate that. How come only 4 show? Because one of them probably went to someone that's blocked. Hi, Coffee Loves Company. My crow kept sending me to Google Home so I could turn off some lights, I guess. What? You can't change your settings. Hey, Shell. Hey, Donna, thank you. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Look at all the emojis. So if you are a member, you can now use those emojis, which I need to do an upgrade on them anyways. But Miss Me, the ones that Miss Me are using are Panhandling Bobby and, of course, FU. I know Jen hates the one with Clint, but he was on TV, so, like, what do you want? You got to take that buzz. I do need to take that off. That is true. Like I said, I do need to do some upgrades on it. So if y'all have ideas what you want for emojis, let me know. Thank you, Martin's mommy. I appreciate that. Thank you for that cash app. Miss Sherry, did you say? Yeah. Jen just, I don't even know what to say about her, honestly. What? Rose. Henry's mom, Pretty Bird, Shell, Night Angel, Sherry, you got it. Celia, yes, you got one. Casey, I miss you. Macy and Snow Flaky Flake, you all just got gifted memberships. Holy shit, guys. Thank you. Let's celebrate.
I'm so drunk I can barely see, but it helps me get through another day.
And the favorite video, like I said, someone do exposing on me. Well, you're the one that got exposed today. And as John says,
and the truth shall set you free, motherfuckers. And there it is. And there it is.
love it. I have a perfect one, Julie, for Temu Teeth. A perfect one. Thank you, Rose, so much. That was freaking awesome. Thank you to everyone that did the memberships. I appreciate y'all very, very much. Thank you, guys. It's been hell on wheels, as y'all know. Selfie Queen Cindy, I appreciate that. Abso-freaking-lutely. Great news. I appreciate that a lot. I honestly think any disagreements between us, most of it resulted from another content creator that I really didn't understand the depths of that whole situation. But I truly did not set out to hurt either one of you. And I apologize. I definitely apologize. So that's great news. Thank you for that. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so we're going to do a Timu teeth emoji. Well, she's always saying, I don't ever drink liquor. And then we always see her with a glass in her hand getting shit-faced. How do you not, like, what? But anyways, back to this police report. Thank you so much, everyone. Y'all been effing amazing. So here it is. I'm not going to say the county, but I guess it's an officer, I blank, being duly sworn to do state upon my oath that I have good reason to believe and do believe that in said county of blank, state of Texas, heretofore on or about the first day of January 2019, Brooke, we know her last name, did then and there, this is what they said. She claims she didn't touch anybody, right? She didn't touch an officer. It was all a lie. But that she did in there, and again, January 1st. So she got shit-faced, and that's how she started her new year. And she wonders why her life's so hell. And then we saw what she did going into this year. So she's just trying to get worse and worse, obviously. But anyways, they said, Brooke did then and there while Officer Jones, Sergeant Wilson, and Officer Neal, peace officers, were performing a duty or exercising authority imposed or granted by law, to wit, assisting hubby in gathering his belongings to leave for the night with criminal negligence, interrupt, disrupt, impede, or otherwise interfere with the said Officer Jones, Sergeant Wilson, and Officer Neal by pushing and shoving the officers, not one, and knocking Sergeant Wilson off balance. So, are you sure you didn't touch anyone? Sure? Are you sure? Because, holy shit. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. Adam, you got one. Coffee Let's Cut Me. Fight Like a Girl. LRM, you one evil person. Just leave the channel, LRM. Block yourself, honey. Block yourself. LRM, Cindy Passons, Holly's Hobby, Alyssa, now and later mom, Kentucky Wildcat, Lene, you are all gifted memberships. Oh my goodness, thank you. And Donna, Donna gifted one too? Oh my goodness, y'all are freaking amazing. Oh no, y'all, I've been grifting so hard. Thank you so much. With me barely going live. Night Angel, you got one too. I think that was before. No, not LRM who said, yes, the educational house that was sharing the video of my son. Which again, anyone who doesn't think that was not planned, how did anybody find that video? How did anybody find that video unless it was already planned? And they found it when there was only 5 views. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. JJ, thank you. Boki, Peaches, Lacey. And there's 2 more I can't see, I don't think. My God, y'all. Thank you. Holy hell, I'm blown away. I'm really blown away. So these are all the new members for this month. We have Miss Joanna. Then we have the 5 I gifted. Then we have Blackbear did hers. Thank you so much. Then we had Generator, of course, which y'all don't have to do that. Y'all know that. Then Donna, thank you for your super chat. Thank you, JJ, for your membership. And then there's the other 5 that I'm allowed to do. And then Donna did her membership. And then Rose did 10. And then Too Good to Be True did her membership. This is amazing. Donna did another one. Brooks Nose did 10, which, like, y'all are blowing my mind. And then JJ. Goodness. Guys. Y'all are awesome. Man, I would have really thought that whole video with my son would probably been like, aw, thank you. I don't think this person have issues. So Shelly, thank you. Y'all are freaking awesome. Oh man, you know that's gonna. I'm just gonna say thank you. I really appreciate that. I definitely did not expect that. Y'all know I'm barely live now, and especially with all this going on, I I've barely been sleeping. I've been crying at the drop of a hat nonstop. Oh no, Camden, that one wasn't the new charge. She does have a new charge though. Yes, ma'am. She does have a new one that has yet to come to light because I'm not going to be the first one to bring it out. John already hinted to it yesterday, and no, John didn't go look in it either. It was sent to him because people are so mad about what's been done. So, oh, Shazza, can y'all get rid of Shazza? You know why? Because Shazza, you've been leaving some really hateful comments. I don't care that you don't like this or that one, but the things you've been saying on my posts, like, and not recently, by the way, but not too long ago, either you could be nice or, you know what I mean? Just, you don't need to come after nobody. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, with my child, like I said, I've barely been sleeping, crying a lot, haven't eaten. I mean, I'm not eating. I really not. Anytime I do eat, I get really sick to my stomach. It's just I've had my stomach in knots, been really upset. So I appreciate and I'm very grateful for all the support right now. Thank you. I did. I I just appreciate it more than you know. Blows my mind all the support y'all did. But like, can y'all say? I mean, I think we could all sit here and say we kind of now understand why she's been so crazy and why she seems to be spiraling. And I honestly wonder if her job already caught wind of her new charges and maybe all this, oh, I have a long time off of work. Do you, or are you not working? Because how are you waking up at 7 in the morning and getting shit faced and raging all the way till 4 or 5 in the morning? How are you doing that? Because I'm barely live and I'm not claiming to be a nurse and working these crazy strenuous out. I'm not doing that. So how? Within the past year, within the past 6 months happened. And that's why y'all seen her nosedive into that bottle more and more and more, and why she's been so much more desperate trying to point fingers at me, and why she's been trying to paint me as a bad mom so much nonstop because I think she knew this was going to be coming out. I wish you'd put it out. No, I mean, no, someone else will have to do that. But like I said, with her saying she's going to play my son's video on a loop because I struck her for good reason, we all know that her playing all my stuff has not been fair use. And I've been letting it go for 2 years straight, where she is literally making all her check based off of my content 90% of the time, right? So, and I've just been overlooking and overlooking with all the horrible shit she's done, been given as many chances and many warnings as possible. But I think that's why she's been getting more desperate. And I'm assuming that the job found out because, like I said, she's spending more and more and more time. And no, none of us are perfect parents. Absolutely not. But I do think she should make strides to get better, not worse. And she seems to be going the opposite direction. And I'm on the opposite direction. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. Looking at another picture. 1 second. Sorry about that. Oh, I was looking at more artwork. Is John going live? Oh my God. What the fudge? Brooks knows. Thank you. That wasn't for your ears. She heard Brooks nose and was laughing. She don't know what it means though, just to be clear. She has no idea what that means. Quit. Brooks knows. Thank you so much for that PayPal. My goodness. Y'all are blowing my minds. Is John going live tonight? I'm not too sure. I know John had an emotional night. I don't know. How long was John live last night? Do y'all know? When I had seen it, like, I think he did 4 hours. And again, I was not like dozing off throughout, because when I got the notification, I just turned it on to get the views and listen to it as I fell back to sleep. So I only heard bits and pieces of it. And the last I knew, Jules had jumped off, and that's all I had known after that. So I don't know how long he was on. Does Amber have this info? I am not sure, because it was sent to a few of us. It was sent to a few of us because people are that pissed off. Jen was wretched. I wish I could watch it. I really would like to watch it. Brooks knows again. Thank you so much for that. If there's any of the videos that I have that y'all want me to play as a thank you, of course, let me know. But until then,
I'm so drunk I can barely see. What in hell's begin through another day?
that video is just perfect for her. I'm telling you what. Okay. Jen was wretched. Why was she going up there? Oh, and Beverly, thank you so much for your membership. Yeah, but I can't. It won't let me click. It won't let me click on it. Like, I think because I was gifted a membership to his channel, we can't upgrade, I'm assuming. I don't know. It won't let me. I tried. Sofo is just using her. Any of y'all, look, I don't even know what to say when it comes to Jen, because on one hand, I want to be like, oh, she just wants to fit in. She's lonely. But on the other hand, I'm like, why would she want to fit in with Momo, who just got through dogpiling her, like a month ago? Why? They're going to do it again. The second she pisses off Momo or any of them, they're going to boot her ass once again. Momo is the new person that runs his channel. She came up when I was on a beg for forgiveness, then got crazy and lying and talking shit. I thought you were only up there for a little bit. Oh, wait, no, I don't think I listened to when you were up there. It was Amber that was up there. I know, but I just wish Jen would get better. I really wish she would just get better. And Ava, thank you for being here too. Aw, Beverly, well, thank you. And Zoomies, yeah, we don't think he's going to go live tonight because he had a rough night, what I heard. But I got to figure out if I could watch the part where he comes on, when Jen comes on, because I would like to see it. Jen is dead to me now. I always had her back and she keeps fucking up. She called me a drunk last night. I'm like, Jen, why? Why do you do that? Why do you just, like, do you understand, Jen, that my son thinks that I put out this rumor about him and his friend because of your bullshit? Because you just refused to tell the truth for over a year? And now he thinks it came from me because psycho stepmommy, which, by the way, your ring is identical to my old wedding ring. I'm just saying. It's practically copy and paste. That shit's hilarious. Like, oh, that shit's funny. That shit's so funny. I saw that earlier. But I'll get to that in a minute. Like, he thinks I put that shit out there because you did. Because you just wouldn't tell the truth all that fucking time. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I know. I'm just so hopeful. I'm hopeful that she'll, like, she doesn't need YouTube. This is what I don't get about Jen. Jen doesn't need YouTube. None of these people are her friends. Like John was, for sure. He cared about her more than everybody. And she's been doing him horrible, right? Yes, it's me. I kid you not. I mean, practically identical. If I put my ring up to that one, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference hardly. I'm serious. That shit's so fucking funny. And I didn't even know about it. Like y'all told me that, oh, he proposed in the divorce courtroom. Oh, that shit's so funny. Oh man. Um, and I didn't see it, but when I had to go through all the drunk stalkers videos to put my strikes out, I saw it. And I'm like, there's no way that's the ring. I was like, this has got to be Brooke's ring. And she's like, no, look, yeah, congratulations are in order. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. That's practically identical to my wedding ring. Bless. And I didn't have to force him. And I didn't have to wait for him to get divorced to marry him either. Which, don't worry, it's not a prize. I'm just saying. But, like, I'm all in y'all's relationship, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be. You think y'all fight over me. That's why my son moved out, because y'all were fighting over me all the fucking time. You obsess over me. When you're not talking about me in person, you're doing it in text, or you're doing it on streams about me. You're digging on me, or you're helping my stalkers mess with my life. You keep, like, no part of your story is going to be away from me. You got engaged in divorce court from me. Like, that's when you have to tell your grandkids, how did Papa propose to you? They'll be like, oh, he was getting divorced from his wife, and he just got down on his knees because he's like, this is a better place as any, might as well get it over with. And so he just pulled out the exact ring that he had given her. But, it don't mean nothing. I'm sure it was just coincidence. I'm being facetious. I know it didn't mean shit. I'm just saying it's completely ironic. But, like, you can't even tell your proposal story without being tied to me. Bless. And now your ring is practically identical. I had the square diamond with the diamonds on the side and silver. That's what I had. But good luck. Good luck, honey. I do wish the best. I hope it stays straight. I just wish you'd go the fuck away from me. For real, for real. Well, I heard Sophie's supposed to be going over it. John said he wanted to punch her avatar. He said he wanted to punch her avatar. And she told Soflo he threatened to punch her in the face and post her kid on. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't say that, did she? Hey, Vixie. Jen said today, I can't stay sober and sell box. Jen, that is not fucking all right. Stop doing that shit. Jen does have the ability to keep an IRL relationship. So she came here and she destroys her relationship and her path to, which is what I don't get, because Clint gave her another chance because she got out of jail. He thought she straightened up. They've been supposedly going to therapy. They got this new house. She's supposedly keeping it clean and doing straight. And I know, Jen, you want the link. I'm sure. I can feel you sending me a message, like, psychically. Drop the link, Sia, so I come out there and bitch you out for talking about me. I know. Anyways, like, you have all this that you could be straightening up, and why are you wanting to gamble it back in this shit? I don't get it. You don't need it. Imagine the same. Right, Sunshine, bless it. It's quite sad, honestly. Put that ish out for real. Any proof that you have that she went on a panel to call you up says, I would put it out. Those poor idiots who about to see what happens when you get involved. Well, I need to speak to y'all privately. I guess, Johnny Mac, I need to talk to you and tell you something. Jen needs to be iced out completely. Her lies are dangerous, very dangerous. And that's why I was covering her all the time, because the shit she said was criminal. Ooh. Oh, yes, she does. And then if she does it, others do. It's sad that hurting others makes her happy. It's sick. I just wish she would stop. And I honestly think she's doing it because she wants to fit back in, and because she knows she's not really welcome over here. And I think she's trying to make them happy. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimmy. She said Johnny is stalking her, then said he hasn't texted her since last April. Look, that whole shit was dangerous. The things she used to say about him was bad. She smoked, well, or I won't say that. Okay, those guys are only giving her a platform to bash me. Well, look, some people like leftovers. I've said that about Stalker a few times. They like leftovers. Like you could go up there and slap them in the face and they'd still say, oh, it's okay, I forgive you, because someone just assumed that they made you do it. As long as you go on and bash them, they literally will forgive someone who commits M, as long as you'll go up and bash them, like help them bash or stalk or create havoc. They don't care what you do. You could do anything and it's all forgivable as long as you help. Yeah, missed me. I think so too. I think she's looking for a group to take her in. Yes, I can see Bree. I'm just behind on comments. I think. Let me look. I could have swore I saw. Oh no, I saw y'all. Hold on, let me scroll back up. Okay, no, I can't see Bree. I guess I was seeing y'all tag her. I see Kimmy, Camden, Johnny, Mud, Miss Me. Too good to be true. It was a joke. Either one of them thought she was a valid source. Bless it. Right. Well, I mean, Donat did the same. Donat's like, oh, tell me all this tea. And it was just bullshit. And let's get into that. Leftover pineapple pizza, huh? Let's get into that. Jen, if you're listening. Oh, so I got to fix it. If I can get the link in the chat to Bree's channel, I'll go fix it. Because if y'all could see her. Oh, wait, no, that means that's my Google. Hold on, y'all. I want to get into about that, Jen, because I don't know if you're just not listening to me when I tell you about that footage that you claim Sweaty sent me. That, Jen, for the 1,000th time, please hear me out. Nobody in this entire community has footage of Clint doing anything nefarious to you. Please understand that. Not a single person has footage like that of you, nor would they want footage of that. Jen, if I saw footage of Clint doing anything bad to you, I would have helped you turn him in and do something about it. Okay? It doesn't exist. The clip that you keep bringing up that Sweaty had, by the way, it was sent to Sweaty, so it wasn't Sweaty had it. She just saw it. She was one of the ones that saw it. That footage shows Clint walking down a dirty hallway at the old apartment. It pans over to where he goes in the bedroom and he climbs into bed. He's dressed, you're dressed. He climbs into bed and you're facing the wall. I think you were in a blue sweater, possibly. I might be wrong on that, but I think it was a blue sweater and like plaid blue pajama pants. But you are just faced over towards the wall, sound asleep, and then the camera cuts off. That's it. There's nothing else to that footage. So I don't know why I keep seeing comments that you're going around saying Sweaty has footage of this. See what's seen it, and see what thinks it's okay. I don't know what to tell you, but I mean, that's all I can tell you, actually. I just keep reiterating it doesn't exist. Give me a second, Bree. I'm trying to go through the names and find you, hun. No, Brutally Brittany is the only one I see that's blocked on my Google. So it's probably one of those glitch things, but if I could get the link, I'll fix it. The Red Bird stands strong with the haters. Pineapple pizza is so good. I'm so confused by you just a little bit. Just a little bit confused by you. I just don't know why Jen's like running back for. All right, is that Bree's link? I think so. All right, give me a second, Bree. I don't know why Jen gets by going back at Johnny Mac. I think it's a bad angle to go for. Because Jen, if you don't see how bad the fighting is between, yeah, she's not hit it. Bree, it's a glitch, honey. it's a glitch because you're not on my Google blocked, and you're not. I just checked my YouTube, and you're not hidden on my channel either. So I don't know what's going on. It's one of those that I can't fix unless I add you as a mod. It's so annoying when it does that, but hopefully the others can see you. All right, let me scroll back up. Okay, but yeah, about saying the filming her, I don't know if she's talking about that situation or the Sweaty situation, but she needs to quit lying on Sweaty. And me and Sweaty aren't even friends, but that is wrong. Okay, Johnny Mac, yep, about you and Jules. They couldn't have looked into Jen Bailey, or they would have know what a mistake it would be to panel her. But see, Momo and them have attacked her and said the worst things about her. Why wouldn't they just tell them what the story is? That's right, because they want to use her. They know she's a loose cannon. They know she doesn't hold back. They know that she will go balls to the wall on everybody, their kids, their aunts, their mammies, their grandmas, like their grandpas. She balls to the wall. They know that about her. That's why they didn't warn anybody. Right. And Terry Lynn, I'm still waiting on my apology. I am still waiting on my apology. And then she's like, I'm not going to mention my boyfriend's name. He's a public figure and he needs to be protected. I think we're way past that point, but I digress. No one wants her on panel, but there's SoFlo Kevin that has left the internet, Chicago muscles, thinking they struck gold. Well, Donat thought so too. Thank you, OG. Jen wants to stay. The link is in. Yes, I got that. Hey, Shade. I'm doing all right, girl. I took some accountability for some things, and so hopefully you rewatch it later. Jen Bailey is mentally ill, and if you missed it, Brooke has a new mugshot, and still more stuff to come out. Jen Bailey's mentally ill and needs serious help, and that is not a joke at all. She sadly believes things she says. I don't think she does, though. I think she just likes to hear herself talk. I think she likes to say the worst things to get people to interact and then later apologize. Sometimes I wonder how much the manipulation and reverse psychology works with her. Like, is she purposely trying to piss us off so we respond to her? And then she could apologize to get back in our good graces, and then it's water under the bridge, and she looks like she's making moves to change her life when really it's just a mind game. And these channels just let her run off at the mouth to say the worst things ever. I will give SoFlo credit and say he did ask her not to go in on people's families. So I give credit there. What the heck is this? What little shoe do? Yeah, new mugshot. Uh-huh. That's why she's been spiraling lately, Shade. And suspicions that I just can't say too much. But I will not be the one to put it out there. But I was also not going to be the one to come out here and come to her defense and say how sympathetic I am to her, because we know what she's been doing. Well, that's weird. Aw, thank you, little shoe. It's beyond a shitstorm. Truly loving life. Thank you, little shoe, just for that. Here, let's do this one.
No, you better not. Don't you dare fart in here.
Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face. Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face.
Did that play for y'all? It was glitching for me.
I'm so drunk I can barely see. Blood and health begin through another day.
That, I'm telling you, I'm going to get good use out of that. And I've got other videos I want to get and add to the channel. I need to delete the older ones. Even though I have the little clip of Anne popping pills, for stress, not pain, while they are calling me every name in the book. There's one on Jules I'm going to go ahead and delete. I've got the too old to hag one. I've got You're So Effing Old that John and did with Perry and them, which I'll probably delete that one. The Struggle Bus, I'll probably delete that one. The Hate Troll, I mean, the Troll is a good one, but here, perfect for everybody.
Okay, wait, hold on. I can't. I can't do this, man. You gotta call this fucking button. Call it right now while it's not alive, Mike.
No, I'm doing this shit now. Fuck that.
He called me unrestricted because my mom was the whole time he was trying to set me up tonight. When he called me.
I'm gonna do some more. Sherelle told me to do some more. So you, I'm gonna do some more. Sherelle told me to do you. I'm gonna do some more. Sherelle told me to.
Look at that nasty 44-year-old woman with missing teeth just loving herself. Look at that nasty 44-year-old woman with missing teeth just loving herself. What a nasty hell. 44. Oh my God. I bet she got flying squirrels for days down there, chapping her inner thighs.
And she was talking about Savage when she said that. That clip was actually funny. But no, yeah, Muzz really said this. She was trying to scold me and school me. Don't you dare lie to my disgusting fucking face. Here, in case you missed it.
No, you better not. Don't you dare fart in here.
Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face. Don't fucking lie to my goddamn disgusting fucking face.
Well, JJ, at least we could say she told the truth for once. You know, it's the small steps. I saw this video on Instagram where there's this content creator, well, this influencer. I think he's from Russia or Ukraine, but he's like really, really small. He's got dwarfism, and he's always talking shit and trying to be a really badass and attack everyone. And he goes up to this like NFL player, like one of these big athletic guys, and he's just trying to attack him. And then the big players sit there laughing and saying that it tickles whatever. And I'm like, that would be like if Stalker ever found me in real life. If she ever pulled up on me, that's what it would be. She did call herself disgusting, which can't argue. You know, that's one we will not argue with. Sorry, I'm being mean. I'm sorry. I'm just really fed up with her, too, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, it's going to come out eventually. I'm not going to be the first one to bring it out. I did not go looking for this stuff on Brooke. There's more coming out. Since Brooke wants to have Amy in her chat all the fucking time and sit there and just repeat all these bullshit things she says when I've already said that girl don't know me. She admits she don't fucking know me. All she can do is repeat stories. But anyways, she wants to keep doing all that and involving my family. Maybe there'll be an interview. Maybe she should just leave me the fuck alone already. But we know she can't control herself, and that's never happened. She's never done that. In 3 years, she has not left me the fuck alone. She did for a little bit. She went right back to it and said she would always go back to it. So maybe there'll be an interview. Because best of my knowledge, she said every time I go live, she's going to make sure she plays it as it's happening. Does that sound like someone who wants to stop or someone who's regretful? Like, I honestly thought when I struck her 8 times that she'd be like, okay, I learned my lesson. I'm sorry, Siwa. I'll agree to leave you alone. And I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, if she does come to me saying that she'll agree to leave me alone and take down all my shit if I remove the strikes, do I do it? Do I agree to it and then move on? Because my goal is not to take anyone's channel down. It's not. My goal is for her to stop going real life on me and stop being so fucking evil and stop making bank off of my trauma and tragedy and the horrible shit that's happened to me. And my goal is for it to be a fair ground again, not fair ground, a fair, like a level playing field again. That's my goal. And for the real life shit to stop. Like, do I listen to it? Because if I listen to it and I retract them all and she deletes it, then I can't strike her back. And then, then I'm shit out of luck. And I was sitting there, I was thinking about that. I'm like, I'm I'm thinking, yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree if she'll delete all everything and leave me the fuck alone. I'll agree. But then, as I'm watching John's shit last night, sorry, lack of better words. As I'm watching John's stream last night, I hear everybody, Jules and Amber, just going on and on how horrible the stream was that she was doing about me, and how she said she was going to play that my son's video on a loop. And I'm thinking about the time how she's been threatening me with the body cam footage of my deceased loved one, who she claimed used to be a friend. And I'm sitting here remembering how she tried to get the interview with DW, and how she tried to bribe Real Entertainment News come to her house to do this interview just to torment me. How she wanted to give him a new trial. How she wanted to raise money to get my daughter taken away from me, to put her with an abusive piece of shit. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but an abusive person who hurts females. Like, and I'm just remembering all this horrible shit she's done, and sending the strange men to my sister's door, and sending the strange men to go looking where I was when I was at the resort, and contacting Keaton and telling where me and the kids were years ago. Like, all this shit. And I'm like, have I lost my fucking mind? But honestly, if I had not heard that last night with her saying she's now going to play my son's video on a loop, I probably would have agreed. Yeah, she mocked me when I almost lost my channel. And only because Muzz's strikes weren't fair. I was using fair use when I got struck. But if I had not been doing that, she would have had no sympathy. She wouldn't have bat one fucking fake eyelash if that had been done to me again. She would not have cared. So she can't sit here and cry and say, I've learned my lesson. See what I'm sorry. She can't. Because let me tell you this, when I got struck by multiple people, because they all rallied together to try to take my channel at the same time, is when Lita and Christy and Amber and I think some other, like four or five people all got together to strike me all at once trying to take my channel years ago. And there was an agreement. And I think Amzy was one of them too. And we all came to an agreement then. I would take down any videos that they didn't want up, and we would just move forward. And I've stuck to that. Those videos I've still not played to this day. Those videos, they've been gone, and I've never played them since because I stick to my word. But Brooke doesn't. How many truces have I made with her and she doesn't ever stick to it? She has never stuck to a truce, not one time with me. And she's been given 4 or 5 chances. So, but the audacity to sit here and be like, this is my income. The income she says she never needs. And then she left all those other videos up playing my content, knowing I was striking my videos that she had stolen off my channel. She left them all up, as in she didn't fucking care. She didn't think I had the balls to do it. Before, when I said, I'm getting fed up, I'm about to start striking, you better stop playing my shit. She said before, she's never going to do anything about it. She don't have the balls to. Okay, well, you messed with my child now, so like all bets are off. All bets are off. You messed with my child. So you clearly don't give a damn. You have nothing to lose, obviously. You don't care what the repercussions are. You don't care everything you're losing in your life just to focus on me and fuck with my life. So why should I care? She will never come and say sorry. No, she will never come say sorry. You remember, y'all, when she said, oh, New Year, I want to lay down the sword with Siwa. Sword. I said sword. I'll lay down the sword with Siwa. And then she was trying to diagnose me with Munchausen and say I was Casey Anthony and that other fucking person. And then exposing that shit that happened when I tried to take my life all those times. Like all that 13 fucking years ago, 14, 15, 16, however, it was a long ass time ago. That's what she was digging up, and then she was outing it, and then diagnosed me with bullshit. I've been diagnosed. I have been tested for hours and hours and hours, weeks on weeks on weeks, the times I went, because unlike you, Brooke, I seek treatment. I don't have to be forced to go to a treatment facility. I go on my own because I know how to understand that I'm not in a good space, so I go get treatment. No one's ever had to force me. But unlike you, I've been through the ringer and been through a battery of tests, and every time. The only thing I've ever had is PTSD, anxiety, and circumstantial depression. It only has to do when I'm in really bad situations, aka the marriage. So stop trying to diagnose me with shit. But you do all that shit, and then you say, now I'm ready to get it to make an agreement. What? Like, how many times did you bump your head last night? And I will, Miss Wendy, like I said, that's just how many went through so far. I don't think you should have to remove fair strikes. Right. And like I said, if there was a single stream that she had that I knew that she didn't use my whole stream, or she'd even use half of it, I just left it alone. Even though I could still strike it because she's still using my copyrighted images and all my channel work. Like, my channel artwork is protected, right? But she's still using them all as is, no edits added to it. I could still strike her for those, but I left them alone because she wasn't using the entire stream or the majority of the stream. The only ones I went after are the ones she played everything but minutes of my streams. Right. Well, that's what she said to me when I was over here upset when Muzz was striking me for shit that wasn't even accurate. And this was my only income. This was my only way to take care of my child. She was laughing her ass off, celebrating it. Right. And she's done that before. It's pretty nauseating. Well, like I said, she has an ex it's either the ex-husband or the ex-husband's family members that are fed up with her shit and wanting to speak. I'm going to see how much she wants to keep bucking at me because I'm fed the fuck up. But God forbid she just do a stream responding to me instead of stealing my content. She says she still plans to steal my content. Like, that's fucking crazy. Then tell y'all how it's not fair. It's not fair when she says she's never going to stop and she's going to continue and then add my son's video on a loop on top of that. Like, are you good? Well, messing with my son definitely will take that there. What was she arrested for? I can't say. Not yet, but it's a sad situation. They both got arrested together. I definitely do not have a list, but that's really insensitive for people who do have a list. I have no list whatsoever. That's just some bullshit they say. So, yep. Yes, it is, Mona 48. Okay. Oh, chicken cordon. That sounds good. That sounds amazing. Well, and then they're like, is that fair use? Or she's abusing the strike system. No, I'm not. I've been neglecting the strike system, actually. I should have been using the strike system for 2 years, and I've been overlooking because I didn't want to take anyone's channel. I didn't want to affect anybody's chance to make money. That's all she's been trying to do since she got on YouTube, was trying to make sure I didn't make any more money, take all my views, take all my content. That is all she, and try to chase me off the internet. That has been her entire goal. She admits, I only started my channel to come at you, Siwa. What did I start my channel over? To defend myself and to clear up shit that was said about me and share my proof of what was said about me or what went down. That's what I started my channel over. I'm not a one-trick pony. All I could do is commentate on people, and that's it. Because God forbid if someone privates their stream, I'm sitting there for 20 minutes thinking of what do I say? Because you don't got nothing. Yeah, that's fucked up. She thinks my daughter acts, she's 12. She acts totally fine. The fuck is wrong with that psychopath? Girl, where's yours? Where's your kid? Oh, that's right, being babysat by electronics. 24 hours spent drinking and raging about me yesterday. Where was your kid? There ain't nothing wrong with my child, but you need to shut the fuck up about her. I'll tell you that much. But this is why I'm so, again, upset, because the people that my son's now somewhat intertwined with are the people that have been attacking him and his sister this whole fucking time. I know, we need that clip of where she was like, she can't even That's just, I need that clip where she was watching me live while on the channel with John and then sitting there like, what about, I never lie. You sit there and lie to everybody and say it was, didn't she say the dog or something? Yeah, I don't have it. See, like I said, projection. She could put out every little thing. And again, stalker, I'm telling you, go digging. Find everything you can about me. You know what you will not find? You're never going to find a police report with me being an aggressive person. You're not going to find a police report with me doing substances and getting shit-faced all the time. You're not going to find a police report with me hurting my children. You're not going to find a police report with me drinking and driving or writing bad checks. You're not going to find any of that shit on me. So dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. That's all you got. You got stories. That's all you fucking got. Too good to be true. Yeah, I heard about that. The only thing I've ever done was she was sitting in a chair, like a desk chair that spins, and I was spinning her around while she was sitting down in a chair. That's it. There's been no spinning of. She's almost as tall as me. My daughter is almost as tall as me, and I'm 5'8", and she's 12 years old. I can't pick her up and spin her around. So no, she's fucking crazy. But that's how much she listens in trying to find issues. Even if I was spinning her around, which I'm not, she's 12. She's not a newborn. She has. She stopped me from using my abilities. I used to do my readings all the time, and I'm damn good at them. I haven't even done those in over a year. The last one I did was for Cooch. The last one I did before that was for D, which was the year prior. So it was last year for Cooch, and then the year before that for D. Those are the last things I've done to help people. And I used to do 3 or 4 readings a week to help. I used to be booked. She has a lot of assumptions, but says them like they are absolute truth. Oh, I know. She definitely does. I mean, the shit they come up with. Hi, Jane Creek. You're from MobTube? Well, I hope I haven't seen your account anywhere, but you are more than welcome here. For one, kids don't come with the manual. Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to, we don't set out to raise our kids alone. I didn't have kids before I got married for a reason. I knew I couldn't do it alone. I mean, I managed, of course, but I didn't set out to do it alone. Did the best I could. Definitely haven't had any issues in years. Definitely made many improvements, but the shit they try to say now is just absolutely hogwash. Oh, thank you, Adam. You're a sweetheart. Diane, I did a reading for you. Yeah, that was like what? A year and a half ago? It's been a long time. She said that all you got your kid for Christmas was a Slinky. That I spent about $500 for a Slinky. Oh my God. She is fucking deranged. I'm so glad she knows what I pay for, but no, the Slinky was one of the stocking stuffers. Along with so much candy I can't even put it all in the stocking. Along with bath bombs and shower stuff and a brand new electric scooter that lights up and a brand new projector, like one of the nice projectors. And then I got some, what are those? It's like this robot. I forgot. It's a robot situation. I don't know what the name of it is. But I got multiple of those. I got her some remote controlled vehicles. That is true. I shouldn't even say anything else. But no, that's absolutely not true. The year before, she's like, she only got her daughter one gift. The gift I got her was an Oculus, which was $400. $400. That didn't count the clothes. That didn't count all the stuff her brother got her. That didn't count all the stuff my parents got for her. Like, that didn't count any of that. That didn't count the stuff that others sent for her. Well, they sent money and I got her stuff as she opened it. Y'all remember that? Like, she was beyond spoiled last year. Beyond spoiled. Well, see, here's the thing about that, Shade. I've had many conversations with him in the past. Me and him have been extremely close for years. I mean, we've been close since he was born, of course, but we fought a lot from 12 to 17 because bad path, right? So of course we butted heads a lot, but we've been very close, had many conversations where I've told him exactly all the situations and my apologies in the past, not that you deserved better and I could have done better, and explaining him more in depth from an adult perspective why things happen the way they happen and where I fell short and my mistakes and my regrets in life. Like, we've had that talk so many times. So he knows that. But anytime he gets upset, that's what he throws in my face. It is what it is. I mean, like I said, that shit happened a long fucking time ago, and I have nothing to worry about. Why does she want your kid to grow up so fast? Does she want her getting tube tops for Christmas? Look, I don't know why she wants my kid to grow up fast. I don't know what her obsession is with my daughter. Again, if y'all missed it, she knew what day my daughter went to school, but had no idea when her kids went to school. That is literally something she admitted to, which is so crazy that she doesn't see how fucking psychotic that sounds. She knows when a stranger on the internet's child goes to school, when she was not told by the mother or anybody tied to the mother, but because her own stalking, she found out. But when someone said, "When do your kids go to school, Brooke?" "Oh, I don't know. I have no idea yet. I'll have to call and find out." And there was, like, school had already started. For Princess, school had already started, and she still didn't know when her kids went to school. And she's got multiple children. Like, the fuck? Well, and I have, of course. I mean, of course, I have a lot of guilt when it comes to not protecting the children. Truly just thought it'd get better, and he was making changes, and those are things in the past, and he always proved me otherwise. But those are huge mistakes. But nothing will ever be me being aggressive, me doing drugs, me choosing a female. Well, he chose females, but I never chose a male over my children. And those are all things he did multiple times. But yeah, I'm not going to make my child grow up fast. She can do whatever the hell she wants as long as she's happy. It is creepy. It's like, it's fucked up. And then she wonders why things are so, like, with shit for her. I know, Coffee. I know. And of course, all of them, like I said, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be so sick to my stomach for a week straight and distraught and crying nonstop. And we've all heard your son call in and tell him how proud you are. You love him, etc. This too shall pass. And not even that, Shade. He would call in and be happy to tell everybody in the chat, "Hi, how are y'all? Thank y'all for being here." Y'all remember that? We could call in and say that he wanted to talk to everybody in the chat. He'd talk to Star and they'd have their little game back and forth. He'd be like, "Thank y'all for being here for my mom." And y'all remember that? But now it's, "Oh, I always wanted her off." That's not true. He's only saying that now because he's mad. That is not true. He's trying to make me look bad. So he's saying, "Oh, I keep telling her to get off." He only started saying that because the shit with Amy was constant fighting and he didn't want to hear it no more. Well, that's why I went to the bitch to try to get a resolution, and she just refused. So I tried. That's why I went to her. Well, I went to Keaton, and she took over his phone, like, for whatever reason. But that's why I went to them, because I knew it was upsetting him. They were constantly bringing him in the middle. So I tried to get a resolution for his sake. And she told me to shut the hell up, and she was not going anywhere. And that I was better start telling people that Keaton never did anything. I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like, fuck you. You're not going to sit here and demand I cover for him anymore. Hell no. So she never slowed down or nothing. And she just kept going. As we know, like I said, he thinks she hasn't been in every chat running her mouth. We all know better. And yes, that's what she needs to put on a fucking t-shirt. Siwa's child is not my child. That's what you need to put on a t-shirt, Brookie Poo. And then while you're at it, you should put hashtag keep kids safe. I was still asking for stuffed animals. Well, she's definitely outgrown stuffed animals. She's outgrown toys. The only toys she have are like remote controls, which she races with her friends, a scooter, this robot stuff that she plays with the other friends, and that's it. Anything else, she's outgrown. She got rid of all her stuffies. She got rid of all her toys. I mean, she used to have so many toys, but she outgrew them all. She gave them all away, which that's fine. If she says she outgrew them, she outgrew them. Now it's sad. Oh, that's so sad when it gets that stage, but it is. I mean, that's kids. So no, for 12 years old, she's definitely mature and definitely normal ranges of everything. I've heard you blame yourself. Oh, I already read that one. One of my kids loved makeup at 12. She's not. Now, I've done her makeup. Like last year, no, the year before, she did my makeup and I did her makeup. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. She's so pretty. To me, she's a very beautiful girl. But I've done her makeup one time. She's not really into it though. But she likes doing my makeup. She likes being artistic. But no, she's more like of a tomboy. She's not really into girly stuff. She would rather do race cars and stuff like that. I'm not too sure, generator. I'm in my 30s and I still collect occasional squishmallow. Hey, some are cute. Wait till he finds out the truth about where she's been. Right. Like I say, he's fooled at the moment. He'll find out eventually. Oh, it's so much worse than that. Fortunately, it's way worse than that. It's clearly a deflection. It's clearly what she has to do to make herself feel better as a mom because of what's happened recently. She feels good about herself to try to put me down and bring out all my flaws that went in my parenting. But that, again, you're going back 10 years. You can't bring that into my existence now. It don't fucking exist. There are no fucking issues. Like, bitch, I've already had CPS out twice thanks to your bullshit. Trust and believe. They've talked to everyone around me. They talked to school. They talked to my family. They talked to everyone. If there was issues, they would know. There would have been something done. They closed the case the same fucking day they came out because there was nothing. Camden, I wish I could, but I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt to shut the fuck up, leave me alone. But I know, like I said, that's just because I have control of what I say on this channel. But others are definitely not going to hold back on her. She's into band and school. I loved band and sports. Man, now my son liked to cook at this age, but she does not like to cook. All right, a little tomboyish and more natural. Yeah, that's how she is. I know, Camden. I should be fucking evil. I know. Just say how recent. I don't know yet exactly how recent. I don't know yet. It was recent. Not like in the past month recent or in the past 2 months recent, to the best of my knowledge. But it's been recent. And like I said, I'm assuming that's why she's been spiraling more out of control than normal, and why she's been more obsessed with me than normal, and why she's been online more than normal. She's, for someone who says, "Oh, I just have the next few days off," girl, you're going live 3 or 4 times a day for hours at a time, multiple times a week. You would have never been able to do that before. Before, you would do it like once or twice a week, sometimes or the weekends. That's what you used to be able to do. You can't sit here and claim that you have 3 or 4 jobs, medical field at that, and being a mom, claim to be a doting mom now, and being a doting mom, air quotes, and doing all the shit you're doing now. There's no fucking way. So there's got to be something. I just don't see how. Now, I've been suspecting for a while that there's something going on. I've been suspecting for a while, just like with Momo. I've been, for months, I've been like, this is unusual. They're now going live. They're going live late at night. They're going live during the day a lot more. Something's up. And then we find out she was fired. and she has too good to be true. And that's why I'm going to be careful and not celebrate it, because at the end of the day, families being divided again. Yeah, right, Wendy. Oh, there's, like I said, she now has 2 of them. I haven't seen them, to be clear. I haven't seen any documentation. I'm not asking for any documentation. If I were to get documentation, I'd be using it for court stuff or to get something done about her bullshit, because she's out of control and she's not safe. I think she's a danger to people, honestly. Just my opinion. But with how much she's pissed people off, I can only imagine how many more people are going to find out. Because I found out days after everybody else. So what we are waiting for JY to break the story. I don't even know John knows all the details of it either. Like, here's what it is. With what Brooke did involving my son and bringing and saying that she got all these FOIAs from years ago, and she got this, and she got this, she got this, and all that. Like, with all the shit she's done in the past 3 weeks, I would say, she's been pissing people off more and more steadily. And every time she goes a little bit further, more people are coming forward and wanting to do something about it, right? Before involving my son, though, to the extent she did, I didn't put much thought into it, and I wouldn't have responded to messages, and I couldn't care less. Like, like, I was like, the last thing I need is that other headache. But when she said that she was going to play my son's video on a loop, and I know for a fucking fact that she is involved with all that happening, and I know for a fucking fact she's been trying to get my child taken away, and she called my daughter, all that shit, we know what she's done. And had CPS come out twice because of her bullshit lies, doing that with my child was the final straw for me. So now I'm interested. Now I want to know. It's sealed. Some of it's sealed. Some of it's sealed. She's been taunting and threatening me nonstop. Oh, Siwa, I know things. You might want to shut up. Siwa, you better shut. It's going to come out. Even Muzz like, Siwa, I would shut up. The truth is about to come out. Come on, Muzz. Put your truth out there. What do you have on me? Not a damn thing. We all know you don't have anything about me. You don't have any messages showing I'm messy like you. It don't fucking exist. You would have put it out already. You've been threatening that, oh, you have these messages. How long you been threatening that? It's been, June will be a year. Or May. May. Is it May that me and her fell out? I think it was May. Anyways, in May, we're going to be at a year. So that's how much time has been passed that you've been threatening to out me. You've played all your fucking cards. There ain't nothing. You know it and I know it. There's nothing. You were doing all this dirt on your own. I didn't ask you to do a damn thing. I didn't agree with you doing all this shit. And you've been doing this before you came to this channel, and you're definitely still doing it now. Just like this Penelope shit. All this evil shit she was doing it when she was not with me. Can't blame me for that shit. No, definitely wait to see proof, but I've seen proof. I've seen proof. Just a snippet. But it was what John read last night. Muzz versus Geneva, who is dirtier, don't answer its rhetoric. Yeah, I know. They try so hard. Look, Geneva has admitted to her shit. They were just so mad. How dare she tell the truth? And like I said, that's not even all of it. That's not even all of it, because Brooke was in 2 groups totally devoted to stalking me. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? And I mean, these were not small groups. These were big groups of people talking about Siwa's research group. The fuck? But you claim y'all aren't stalkers. You claim that I'm just making this shit up and I have no reason to be in fear for my life because y'all aren't fucking crazy or anything. It's not like you don't have an abusive piece of shit in your back pocket. It's not like you have DW's information. You try to get everybody over into his ear to get his focus back on me. It's not, with a knack for escaping, mind you. It's not like you send strange men and threaten to pull up multiple times. No. I'm just exaggerating, thinking that you're out of fucking control. But I digress. 2 group chats full of so many people devoted to digging on my life. But I'm supposed to turn this around when it happens. I'm supposed to turn this away now that it's happening to you. Like I said, no matter how much time goes by, you're not going to be able to say, I created a group about you. You're not going to be able to say that I'm in these groups about you. And you're not going to be able to say that I led the way of all this shit happening in real life to you. When the You Go, I Go streams happened, who was one of the main ones leading it? Brooke. When the messaging to DW started happening, who was involved in it? Brooke. When the shit with CPS, who put everything that was on those CPS reports, who was going live saying this bullshit? Brooke. And Momo, to be clear. They both were saying the same shit. When my sister's job got called, who had been threatening to contact my sister for a week leading up to that point, saying maybe the sister needs to know she's committed felonies in the household. Who was saying all that shit? Brooke. Who was involved doing that interview with Keaton? Brooke. Who was involved reaching him the first time? Brooke. I mean, every bullshit ass thing that's happened, that's been real life, she's been at the forefront of all of it. Of all of it. Oh, it's bad. Yeah, the Cottage Boys chat and I don't know if the Seawell research group is the same one, but I know that the Cottage Boy I guess there are 2 different ones because I know that there was the Cottage Boys that was devoted towards the same shit, and then the other one too. Fraud. Who? Me, Optimus? It's okay if you feel that way. You don't know me, and I don't care. Yeah, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Right. Who's been trying to get me arrested for the duck egg? Who's been trying to get me arrested for being a witch? Who's been trying to get me arrested because Lauren Marie sent me money after I did a spell for her for free? And then she sent money after the fact. She was so grateful because it worked so well. And then we fell out, so she demanded it back. But Brooke tried to get me arrested for that. How? Like, you're so fucked that you even tried. Oh, where we filed court charges on her today for scamming. For what? For free? I did something for you for free as a friend. Didn't ask for nothing in return. Just did it because I wanted to help. And then you sent money like a month later. Then you demanded it back. I blocked you. Okay. Like all that shit. But you're crying. See what tried to get me arrested. See what called my probation officer. Yeah, because you were fucking breaking rule. You were breaking the laws. You were legit stalking, being a criminal. Had people on your panel threatening me. That's on you. But what you were doing to me didn't affect you one fucking bit. Did the duck egg affect you in any way? No. Did doing a spell for someone to help out a friend I thought hurt you in any way? No. Did me being a witch hurt you in any way? No. But you still tried to get me arrested, didn't you? Okay. And then look at you. Then look at you. Everything came back tenfold. I didn't have to do a damn thing. Well, I might have done something. But as far as directly involving myself to get that, I didn't have to do anything. I just sit back and wait. Same as all this other stuff that's coming out. I just been minding my own fucking business. I don't even know where Jules is at. She's probably pretty pissed off about earlier. I'm assuming. Because Jen was saying some really rancid shit. I'm gonna drop a link if anybody has anything to say. I don't think anybody does, but if not, I'm gonna get going after that. I mean, all they do is just bring up all the shit that, like, going on and on about, well, John, you showed Siwa's son's picture. Who did the picture come from, though? Penelope, correct? Who had Penelope in their back pocket at that time? Was it Stalker or no? Because I know she was. I know that's where when Penelope left this channel, that's immediately where she went. Stalkers. Who has been on that channel since then until she got exposed as a pineapple bitch? She was a part of Stalkers that whole time. She wasn't doing any of that shit till she got with Stalker. So y'all can sit here all you want and try to say, oh, it's John's fault. No, y'all know good and damn well, just like everybody knows. If he's pissed off at someone, because this is a fact and it's not shade, this is just what we know, right? If he's live and pissed off at someone and raging and someone sends him shit about one of his enemies, he's going to blurt it out. Y'all know that. Everyone knows that. And you can't tell me for a second that that's not what Brooke said. Hey, send this to John. Send this picture to John real quick so he'll put it out there about Siwa's son. And then we can look innocent because we didn't put it out there. Even though they're the ones that kept talking about it for months on end and kept putting his name out there and kept talking about, calling him names and shit. John did it that one night, left alone. Not that saying it's right or better. It's not. But they have constantly brought it up and talked shit about it. And then when Amanda was showing it, there they are showing support, leaving comments. Yep, her son did this and her son did that. He said it that one night and left alone. Y'all have not. Right. Like, we know this. We know that he does that. And they know it too. Like, Brooke's been known to do that shit. Like, when I would be live over here and she'd fall out with Titty Lynn. Y'all remember the Titty Lynn, right? And she was mad at Titty Lynn. This is after all those voice notes came out. What did she do? Tell Jules to send me Terry Lynn's nudes while I was live, because she was hoping I would go live and do something with them, I'm assuming. Like, she purposely does that. She, like, leaves Easter eggs everywhere in hopes that it's going to be exposed by, like, she knows how to play people. She knows how to puppeteer people. Oh, he absolutely has, OG. Absolutely. That's a known thing. He knows that. I still say some things are unforgivable, especially when it comes to my kids. But we don't need to, hash it out every day and revisit every day why it's wrong and why I was mad and what, every day. I did that for a year straight. And he hasn't said nothing since. These others have done it nonstop for years. So while we can agree that it was not okay, and he, like I said, we don't even need to agree on that. He agrees. He says the same shit. It was wrong. He had no right. It was too far. But I don't know, like, at least he's not going there anymore. And the people who are pissing and moaning when he does mention their loved ones are the ones who are talking about everybody else's loved ones. Like, oh my gosh, John mentioned Maria's daughter on Siwa's channel. Yeah, and I asked him not to, correct? Not to use her daughter's name, she's an adult still. Not to use the daughter's name because she's innocent. And he stopped. But the same ones who are so upset about her are the ones that do it themselves on their channels multiple times a week. They're not doing it on their channel. They're doing it on the friend's channel. They're not doing it on the friend's channel. They're doing it in the streams, like in the chat. And then if they're not doing it on the chat, they're doing it on Instagram. And if they're not doing it on Instagram, they're doing it on Reddit. If they're not doing it on Reddit, they're doing it in group chats. Like, they're all over the place going real life and talk about our children. And they want to point fingers at John because he said it when he was pissed off one night and y'all fed him shit to get him to throw it out there so you would look like the innocent person. So when they stop going after people's kids, then they can have some type of grounding to stand on to call out others when they do. Oh, absolutely. But I mean, that's understandable. That's understandable. There's, to be clear, there's a lot of people in this chat that are on, like, kind of feel how you feel, where some things are, can't forgive and forget. And that's your right. Same as on John's channel. I know there's people in John's channel, they will never forgive me the things I've said and done. That's their right. I will never force it on them. I will never demand it. I will never just assume that they all like me. That's just not realistic. Same with Jules's channel. There's going to be people over here that will never forgive her. Same as her channel. There's going to be that will never forgive me, but we're all just coexisting and getting along because we understand the assignment that it's these others that are going too far. And that's what we want stopped. So we can all respect each other's chat and be realistic at the same time. Be like, we need to be, like I said, if I go on John's channel, I'm going to be respectful of his chat. If I go on Jules' channel, I'm going to be respectful of her chat. And if they say something sideways to me, that's their right. I've done horrible things to their favorite channel creator. Same as if she were to come over here, some people are not going to agree with everything she says and not be too thrilled because it's the same story on each channel. But we don't need to go here, we don't need to point out every time. Like every time I go on John's channel, I don't need to point out why I don't like when he did this or did this or did this or did this. Same as, we don't need to do that either if he were up here to just constantly point it out every single time, which that's not what you're doing at all. To be clear, I know you're not. I'm just giving examples right now. These other sides seem to think that if we're not calling it out every time we go live, then we are okay with it and all is forgiven. That's not a fact. Never going to be a fact. That's not realistic. Maybe in their world, it's all water under the bridge. As long as you hate Siwa, all's forgiven. We're besties now. That's not being truthful. Like I said, when Jackie left over here, within minutes, she was on the enemy side and they were all besties. We love you so much. Right? Like, and we've seen it time and time again. And same with Muzz. When Muzz was over here, they hated her, couldn't stand her, dragged her every fucking day. The second we all split it, like went our separate ways, boom, right there. We love you so much. You're amazing. We've always liked you. We know C was the reason you did all these things. When she's still doing all this real life shit to everybody, she's just doing it for their side. You know what I mean? Like, that's hypocritical. That's fake as fuck. Me neither, Martin's mommy. John has shown remorse, yes. And I cannot tell you enough that anytime I have talked to him on the phone, I just once again want to apologize for what I did with the GoFundMe. I want to again apologize for what I said about this and what I said about that. I'm like, look, John, I know you apologize and I know that you feel the need to say that, but you don't need to say that anymore because nothing's going to change the level of moving on that I am at this point. Does that make sense? Like, saying it 20 times a day still wouldn't make me any more okay with it than I am now. Time will only tell, but even like I said, I don't think it'll ever get past the point I am now where things I'll never forget, things I'll never be able to justify. And I'm sure he feels the same. He'll be like, Siwa can never justify playing that clip of me, upset with Jen and, screaming. But he does apologize every time I talk to him. Like I said, he gets emotional every time he speaks about it too. And he's not put on a show for anyone because no one's watching. It's just me and him talking. And it's not like we're talking about that. It's just we could be talking about random things. And he's like, see, I just really want to make you aware that I do regret that. I'm like, appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that. I really do. I still can't say I forgive you, but I do appreciate that. And I'm grateful you regret it. Like that's what sucks when you say things that go too far. But again, every single one of us do that. Some just are willing to go further than others. But I think the people that what it should be focused on are the people that continue to do these things every day, not Oh, well, 6 months ago you talked about my child. Yeah, but these others do it every fucking day. So who are they to talk, even if they wanted to? Who are they to talk? The hypocritical shit of Dick Nose. Sorry, Jotho, I am getting used to that. The hypocritical shit of Dick Nose saying Siwa must not care about her kids. She talks to John. Sir, Momo, your daughter. Enough said. Brooke, Momo, your dad, your son, your daughters. Enough said. Momo, your daughter, your son. Enough said. Because Yahoo Nerd is the one that messaged your daughter to get that letter out there. Okay, he did. And that's the reason we all have that letter. There's also another letter out there. There's another DM out there of your daughter saying shit about you. By the way, I've never shown that letter on this channel. Ever. So, just saying. Just throwing it out there. I'm the only channel that hasn't shown it. Not to drag you anywhere. The only time it's ever been on this channel was to defend you and explain it. But I digress. But like you idiots to like how she don't care about her kids. She speaks to John. Maria went after y'all's kids multiple times and consistently for over a year, probably even longer. And y'all are pissing and moaning and wanting to bring up this time. John's gone after my kids twice in the time I've known him. The comment about my daughter, and then when my son's picture got sent to him while he was live and already on a rampage and already pissed off at me, and we knew exactly what was. Everybody knew what was going to happen when that happened, when they sent that. That was just a given at that point. These 2 times versus constantly doing it daily. And that is true. We all have dirty hands. I think it should be focused on who's striving to do better, who's striving to have limits, who's striving not to cross this line or that line. I know he's definitely being genuine in his apology. In my opinion, I can't give that forgiveness for that because it was done to my children. If it had been anything he said about me, I could be like, all's forgiven to a certain extent, of course. But if it was done to just me, or he just said some ranted shit about me, comes with the territory. But because it was done towards the kids, I mean, I can't give that forgiveness. I just can't. But I know he means his apologies, and I know he regrets it, and I hope that that's what he remembers in the future. Because when that shit hit the fan with my son, he stayed backstage for 4 or 5 hours, consoling, having sympathy, talking it out, sharing some more about his private life and his mother, all that. For 4 or 5 hours, he did that. Same as Sly, same as Mod 148. Jules came backstage. I mean, they were just all there for me, and that meant a lot to me. I have never read or shown that letter, ever. Not once. Not once. So that is definitely a lie of theirs. They wish that was true so they could justify the shit they've said about my children. Absolutely, unequivocally, have I ever read that letter, shown that letter, or talk shit about their kids in a negative light. Momos, that is. Hell, even Brooks. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her kids. My issue's her. But no, never shown that letter. See, that's how they want you to believe that so they could justify the shit they're doing with my son. They want you to believe that. That is not true. I have never shown that letter. I've made it a point to never show that letter. Tell them to show the proof of it. Show the proof. Maria, you know good and damn well the only time I've ever shown that letter on this channel was when you asked me to make a video with that letter because we were coming into defense of you. You sent me the letter and said, I told you I could make a video explaining this letter with your side of it because everybody on Instagram only had Dick Nose's side of it. About this is the letter that Maria's daughter wrote, and look how horrible this is, and all that shit. I'm like, Maria, well, now my YouTube channels, people watch it all the time. Would you like to make a video and we kind of explain from your point of view what happened? Yes, Siwa, please. And I still have the screenshots, so don't even try to say that that's not what happened. Where you sent me the letter, you sent me the screenshots between the message between you and your daughter, and you sent me a DM explaining why she wrote that letter and trying to explain it away as she was just trying to distance herself from Maria. So it made it look like hoping that Yahoo would just leave Maria's daughter alone if he thought they didn't get along. I still have all that. That's why I don't delete my messages, because that right there, because they're still trying to rewrite history. That is the only time that has ever been seen on this channel. And that was way before I did live streams. And that was way before I was monetized. I mean, that was probably 3 months into this channel. And we're going into 3 years now. So very, very, like hardly any people saw that. And it was taken down shortly after anyways. It was only up. I don't even know how long. I remember Maria wanted me to take it down because people were still talking shit about it. So, of course, I took it down immediately because we were friends. Or so I thought. But no, that letter's never been over here shown in any negative light towards her, against her, nothing. If she wants to say, I showed the letter back then to help her get her side out there like she asked me to, that part's true. But I'm pretty positive that's not how they were painting the picture today or yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're like, well, she's been showing that letter so we could do this with her son. No. Did not happen. It was awesome. And JJ, you were very awesome too. It was very helpful. Thank you. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I swear. Yeah, no, it was great. And I needed that group. And like I said, Jules was not up here, but while we were backstage, I was hysterically upset from beginning to end. From the second I hit live till we ended the stream backstage. Well, we ended the stream, and then we stayed backstage for like 4 or 5 more hours. I was hysterical, like a wreck that whole time. And they, like I said, they stayed up here. They heard me out. They gave me tips. That whole time, not needing anything in return, ask for anything in return, just trying to help. Oh, it was beyond heartbreaking. Well, I don't know she's been fired. I don't know. Did I say she's been fired? No. I said, I don't know. I wonder if she's been fired because she's been live way more than usual. And like I said, just yesterday, from the second she woke up till 3 or 4 in the morning, like I said, when John was still live and she was still streaming him, for what I was told, or for what it said in the chat, right? That was still, so all that fucking time, Now, she could sit here and say the other part's not true. Well, a lot of that was exaggerated, and like I said, he explained a short time frame in his life that was not his childhood, his whole childhood. That was a short amount of time, and when I was at my worst, that's so. But a lot of that was exaggerated. A lot of that was just trying to hurt me, and yeah. They always state things as you on facts as you on. I know all the time. Like they say, we know she's lying about that. Say we know she's lying about the DV. We know she's like she's got this and she's got that. We know she's an addict. We know she's got no teeth. We know she's got a list. We know she's a scammer. We know she's a fraud. We know she's a bad mother. Like all the fucking time. So they can miss me with that bullshit, and I will gladly bring my proof into a courtroom if it ever needed to go there. So they can miss me with that bullshit. Trust and believe. Slander is not that thread that they want to pull. Exactly, Ava. Constantly they slander me, and I have proof that it's slander. They don't give a damn about telling the truth. I personally think her husband has the fire. Well, didn't she tell people he was? I don't know. I don't watch the bitch like that. But I know a lot of people said her husband got fired. Her husband got fired. Her husband got. I don't know one way or the other. I don't care enough to go look. Right. Too good. They've been slandering the fuck out of me and Jules and everybody else. Like, they said John stole $20,000 or whatnot when the screenshots before Kathy died said, "You never took advantage of me. I don't want anything back." She says she has blamed me for tax was it evasion? There was some I have a screenshot where she goes, "I basically blamed Seaward for tax evasion the other day." That's complete fucking slander. I've never been in trouble with taxes because I know how to fucking do them. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like I said, honey, you got $15,000 to take me to court. Where'd that money go? And we know you didn't file taxes. You got money to fix your roof when you told everybody there was something wrong with my roof. I only filed a claim because the neighbors did so. Get the fuck out of here. Talk about slander. Get the hell out of here with that. But where did I hear this from? I heard this from the stream last night. I'm allowed to say what was on the stream. Did I say I know for a fact what she got arrested for? And like, no, I don't know. I haven't seen any of it. I saw one little piece and that's it. And I will not be the one to break it. I'm very blessed even without the Venmo. I'm grateful for everything. Sending support to Jules. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Let me go check something out real quick. What am I looking for? Oh, I know. So, wait. Are you saying that I'm being streamed right now? Because I'm about to go strike the bitch if so. Like I said, she's going to get away with it for a little bit, but it's going to catch up. She's going to start all over once again. God, like I said, God forbid you just fucking do your own shit for once. You've been getting away with it for years, and you still just won't quit. But I'm not supposed to continue with my strikes. Yeah, okay. I stand by what I said. I don't know for a fact, but by looking at what I see, I'm not wrong, in my opinion. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading. Mm-hmm. Yep. I stand. Never mind. Oh, wait. Things don't stay secret long around here. If it's true, it will. It will. Yep. It will. And it won't be by me. Right. Well, like I said, here's what I don't get. When all those pictures were being posted on his, like I said, those were very old Facebook accounts. He hasn't used those accounts since he was like 15 or 16. But remember, they're like, oh my gosh, look at these pictures and look at these pictures and what kind of mother and what kind of, like I said, why do you think we butted heads so much during that time? Because of shit like that. I'm supposed to combat it, argue about it, not be okay with it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I think if I was like nonchalant and, oh, you're posting this and you're posting this, no big deal, son. You go right on ahead. No. Hell no. You don't do that. Like, that was not the avenue I wanted for my loved one. True that, Callie. Our kids are what Our kids are what makes our heartbeat. My boys are my world too. Our children will never stop loving mama. Shame on this evil. Well, they, like I said, they celebrated that video. Couldn't wait to play it. Said they were going to play it on a loop, going to show it everywhere. Heidi's sharing it. This one's sharing it. This one's sharing it. Oh, and he said this, and he said this, and he said this. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm worried about it because he's my child, but I mean, as far as bad repercussions come my way because what was stated, I easily provable. Easily, each single one of those things were easily disprovable. Oh, I know, Callie. But see what's fucked up, Callie girl, is what side is the one doing all that? What side is the one that's getting all the spoofs? What side is the one that's got all these horrible sock accounts in the chat saying the most ranted shit ever? Who, like, what chats have accounts going in as our loved ones? That's not happening on this channel or Jules or John's channel. No one's going in their chats or in our chats using their names and their loved ones' names. If they were to try that shit, we'd block them and get rid of them and say, don't come in here with that. If they were to come here making threats toward these other creators, we would put a stop to it. I would put a stop to it for sure. If they were to come here and call horrible names to their kids, I'd put a stop to it. If they were to come in here and try to guess about the paternity of Brooke's kids, I would put a stop to it. It's no one's fucking business. Even if that was true, it's no one's fucking business. Like, there's clearly more on one side than the other. But I need to get going. I've been on here way too long. I got shit to go take care of. Y'all stay warm if you're up in the north. Stay dry if you're in the west because California is tripping out. Stay out of the malls with all the aliens if you're in Miami. Don't be scared. It's not Momo. She's not an alien. She just looks that way. Sorry, I'm being petty. I don't mean it. Or do I? I'm just being petty. Shade. Yeah, I mean, I do that all the time. But this time is a little bit more, a little bit different because of the way he did it. It'd be not a problem at it whatsoever if it was just another one of those times where he's just letting loose, like letting off and just calling me every name in the book or, saying the worst things possible, just hurt me because he's a hurting. And in the conversation the next day, pick the phone, everything's back to good because it happens. But to do it this way and to say this woman he barely knows was more a mom than I've ever been when I've been there for 20 years, that's a little bit different. And helping the type of people that we've seen what they've done to me and my child and my family and loved ones, and to do anything to assist in that, it's definitely different. But I've always validated his feelings. I've always just taken every bad thing that's been said and still shown love. Jen went on SoFlows and just made horrible accusations and called her all these horrible names, and SoFlo, of course, cheered it on and was laughing and praising her for all this great tea, and he wants to reward her with her favorite perfume, and you'll have to watch. There's Sly. He's trying to impress them, but he knows the truth. Yeah, and that video was not the truth. It will just make it offensive. You try to discredit him, just my opinion. Well, I already said some of that's true, but it wasn't true for a very long time. It was a small amount of time in his life when I was in bad shape. But a lot of that was grossly exaggerated, and a lot of that was added just to hurt me. Hey, D. But I need to get going. I need to get cooking or make it something for her to eat and relax and spend some time. So I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for all the memberships. That was insane. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for, everything. It's been amazing. I'm so sick of the dogpiling and mass bullying. Ignore all that bullshit, Jules. I mean, they wouldn't be like, this is something new. Me linking it with other channels to go after a certain group is something new for me. But with these other channels, it's nothing new. It's something they've always done. A lot of them don't know how to, like, can I just say this? John stood on his own for a long time. Jules stood on her own for a long time. I stood on my own for a long time. These others are just like always linking up. Sorry, she was telling me something. Yes, hit the like on your way out. If you haven't, replay crew, make sure you watch this. Yeah, it was muted. She was whispering something to me. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate all the support. Sly and D, I hate that y'all missed it. I was looking for y'all almost the whole time. That's what they should have done, Erica. But no, we're going to raise money and send it to them. And we're going to, the IRA shows, they were just trying to build an even bigger wedge between us by getting more involved and sending more shit and saying more shit and praising Amy for getting him involved to that limit, and fuck all that. And helping her lie by saying she's been minding her own business, hasn't been messing with me at all. She hasn't said anything. She hasn't done anything, that I'm just coming at her for no reason. And I've said this about him, and I've said this, like, that is just bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. It was absolutely planned. We all know that's planned. We absolutely know that was all planned. But it'll be okay. For someone else, it will not be okay. So I suggest she just fucking quit. But like I said, even if she does quit, it's out of my hands. It's not my doing. But she won't quit. We know that. And I got nothing else to say to her. She needs to just get a grip. No worries. And that's the thing. He's never this. I was curious. So I stumbled across that video. No, you didn't. You did not. You did not stumble across that video. You wouldn't even know what to look for to get that video. You were absolutely sent that video. And every time, and I mean like once every few months, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Because someone, either Amy or one of those minions, were saying, your mom said this, your mom said this, your mom said this, your mom said this. And I'm like, that's not fucking true. Like when he said, did you tell the cops that dad came and broke down the door since you moved? It's like, no. Who put that out there? Momo. Saying that I called the cops and said that he had showed up and broken down the door. The fuck? That's not what I said. But Like this, and that had been happening for over a year of me having to answer to shit that didn't even fuck happen. Did you go out and get shit faced at a bar with a bunch of men? No. I went to a music festival by myself and I didn't get shit faced. I drank a cup of wine because an old man got it for his friend and he just asked if I wanted a cup and I didn't want to be rude. So I drank one little cup of fucking wine. But no, they went and told him, oh, I was out getting shit faced with a bunch of men. Like shit like that. Not fucking true. You know? Like, and that's shit that they've been trying to do for over a year and saying, oh, your mom put out there all your legal shit. No, the fuck I didn't. Your mom's been saying this about you and your friend that passed. No, the fuck I didn't. Jen said that shit. But like I said, God forbid tell the truth because then you won't have a way to get your, wedge in there. That's exactly what happened. That's what happened. I've made it as clear as day. I had not seen him since I had moved. I told them that. So that's just shit that they sprinkled in there to make me look to discredit me. That's not in the report. They are fucking liars. But always saying, we just want the truth out there. She was a liar. She was a liar. We want the truth. We want the truth. Never have receipts. Never show the receipts. Maria, can we see you pay for that lawyer? Where's that lawyer receipt, Maria? And for your $1,000, where's that receipt? It was two older men and an older woman. It was they lived at the it wasn't a nursing home. It was assisted living. Like that's the age of these men and the woman. They lived at this like senior citizen apartment building, I'm assuming. I forget how they explained it. But it was down the road and they were just there to have a good time. And it was the man and then a mother and her son, which they were all elderly, but that's who I met. And again, I was there by myself and had been sitting up by myself for over 2 hours before the older gentleman that was with the glasses. He was walking around and he's like, hey, are you by yourself? I was like, yes. He's like, well, you want to sit over here with us? I was like, sure. Because I'm just a social person. I'm a friendly person. And that was it. Like, there was nothing nefarious. There was nothing south. There was nothing, nothing. But they had to sprinkle it in there. They had to add that in there to make me look bad to my son. I'm like, me? Like, you really going to believe that shit about me? Like, my son knows I'm not like that. But still, they said, oh, we saw it. We saw pictures of it. Okay. And they just go for it. I will. I'm gonna find a movie to watch for Princess. So I think she wanted to watch a movie. Yes, multiple. And Amy's the one, not Brooke and them. Amy's the one that went directly to my son and said that I was out at a bar with a bunch of men getting drunk. Like, unfucking believable. Like, yeah, unfucking believable. And then wonders why I have nothing good to say about her. Because, bitch, you've been lying to my child, trying to cause issues for a year. That's why. If I was going to her son, who's an adult now, and saying, your mom's with this kind of guy, and your mom's got this kind of guy in the house around your siblings, and your mom's stalking me, and your mom's doing this, your mom's doing that, and your mom's saying this, your mom's saying that, and your mom's getting shit-faced with Keaton, and your mom's doing drugs with Keaton because he used to do them, so I'm going to just assume that you're doing something, she's doing them too. Just making shit up just to cause havoc or make him question his mother. If I was doing that shit and she was like, say I went to her job and was doing that shit, just saying all these stories about her, trying to say all this shit that I just heard from others that I don't know one way or the other, but I was told a story, so I'm just going to repeat it. If I was doing all that and involving her son and seeking out people to try to mess with her life that she don't want nothing to do with, best and fucking believe she'd be livid. In our city's concert band, they always showed up. He was a good dancer. That older man with the glasses, he was having so much fun. He was dancing with everybody. It was so cute to see. Right, Shade. Like I said, me and my son didn't have issues like that. We had issues when he was growing up because fighting rules. But as an adult, we didn't have issues. We were very close. We talked on the phone every day, if not multiple times a day. And then this bitch comes along and it's like, oh, I'm going to fake being this. And just running her fucking mouth and saying the most horrible shit to make him try to get him to hate me. Fuck her, man. And then wants to say, oh, I just want to reunite the family. Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. Oh, I care about the kids. No, the fuck you don't. If you cared, you would be trying to make things copacetic and things everybody get along. Not, let's see where I can fuck things up next. Because no matter what you do, you're not going to get me out of the picture. You could get me out of the picture with Keaton. No problem, honey. I've been gone. But with my children, you're never going to get me out of the fucking picture. You can keep trying. You might cause disruption here and there, but it's never going to fucking happen. I will be in my grave before I let that happen. So, miss me with that bullshit. You're begging for issues doing what you're doing. And all I mean is by me being mad at you. Oh, it will. It will. Just like he's always come back on every other female I've tried to warn or every time. I mean, I'm still hoping it doesn't, but history repeated itself many times. You can use clips of lives. Yes, clips. You cannot use someone's entire stream. You can't use anyone's entire content. You can't. So if I have a stream that's 2 hours long and Brooke uses all of it but 10 minutes, that is not fair use no matter how you slice it. That is not fair use. You cannot use the majority of anybody's work. You can't. Or it is a strike. If she was using clips here and there or small portions and editing those things, no problem. No problem whatsoever. But using all of it but a few minutes here and there, absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. And that's what she was doing. That's what she's been doing for going on almost 2 years. I mean, I think she's been online 2 years now, but I think it's been 2. But anyways, I'm going to get going. Y'all have a great night, great day, wherever you are. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the support, the amazing support. Blew my mind tonight, for sure. Like, holy smokes. Thank y'all for being amazing. And find any more tidbits, I'll let you know. But I will not be, well, I'll let you know what I can. But I'm not going to go digging or looking. If I stumble across it or someone else shares it, I'll let you know that way. But please don't anybody go do any digging and sending it just hoping. I don't want to know any of it. Like, I don't want you to go out of your way because you think I want for revenge. No, I don't. No. I'd rather you give it to someone else before giving it to me. I'd rather not be the one tied to it. Like, I'll speak about it after it's been outed, but I don't want to be the first person. You sent this a couple times a while back. Said, huh? Oh, said not sent to use the entire. Yeah, you're not allowed to use the whole thing. And I've said that many times. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see y'all next time.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I